This is episode 10, and this is your host as usual, Soto Rimbro, and Taylor Smoke is here with me. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Tim Spoger. You can follow me. You know what I'm easy to watching my Crash Bandicoot. I also do movie reviews, comic video reviews, and well, so Marvel, DC, etc. So let's get started.
Yeah, first let's start with Infamous Iron Man, since that's the first Marvel title I actually read, and it was actually good. I see that, well, pretty much that it seems, I don't know how Tony Stark became the Sorcerer Supreme, and since this is Bendis we're talking about, and these are one of his plot lines that we know is never going to really get involved by anybody else or even by himself.
Yep.
It's just weird.
Yeah, that confused the hell out of me. Like, I got the issue in what? Why Tony Stark the Sorcerer Supreme? Why I'm just Stephen Strange? Okay, Doctor Strange.
Who knows? Like I said, we don't know where this takes place because all I know is his books takes place before Secret Empire. So, I can't really say anything else because I don't know what else to say. Bendis is great. He can write. He does great character development. But when it comes to the titles, you just don't know where it's going, and he likes throwing his own plot lines and ignore what else is going on with other people.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Oh, sorry.
So who knows when Tony Stark actually became Sorcerer Supreme? But apparently, he's telling him to watch out for something, and apparently his mother is attacking Ben Grimm. So there's that too.
Well, also then an issue at the really.
But Riri wasn't really all that made of a central focus. I mean, she was there, but she was just there staring at him, and she was wondering why he's looking awestruck for her.
And he passes out, and basically she takes him the shield, and guess what she does? The 3 agents try to kill him.
Oh yes, I see that. They're having a whole moral debate whether or not we should just kill this guy. He's just basically like Hitler. We should just kill him now. Some people say no. We have to actually go by the actual We have to go by the actual procedures. We can't just do what we want when we want.
In this case, however, I say just kill him because
no. Victor is changed his path. He's actually trying to become a better person. You see it. I actually disagree with that.
We all know this is not going to last. We all know Doom is going to go back the way he is. So we know how long this thing is going to last for. Because the main Tony Stark come back to life, which we'll get to that in a minute with the whole Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll probably say that's going to be another. But the main Tony Stark come back to life. We know Dr. Doc needs to give out the Iron Man. He said, if I can't become a hero, I'll just become a villain again. Boom, folks.
I think Marvel's really going to let this stick that Dr. Doom is actually a good guy. And I see that his mother finally introduced herself because she see the path he was going on. But why didn't she just introduce herself a long time ago and try to help her son?
Wait, but I thought Victor's mother did introduce himself to him. Like,
yeah, but we thought he became a good guy. But when she said she'd been ever since she broke her soul out of hell, she somehow came back to the world of the living, and she's been in the shadows just watching Doom be dickish.
And she also been hooking up with his arch enemy, Old Lady Richards, the Maker.
Actually, we don't know. They don't know it. All they know is that it's Reed Richards. Ben Grimm knows that that's not the real Reed because Reed would never in his life ask him to kill someone.
Yeah, like unlike Olden Ben Grimm, who did kill Dr. Doom. Oh wait, no, he didn't. He killed Dr. Doom.
Stu and Johnny's mom.
Yeah, Stu and Johnny's mom because Stu and Johnny's mom worked with Dr. Doom.
Like, was that a retcon by Brian Michael Bendis?
No, I didn't read that Bendis. I think that blew my someone. I forgot what volume it was. Hang on, I'll check.
Well, it was the Ultimate Comics New Ultimates where they Spider-Man, Bombshell, Cloak and Dagger became the Ultimates.
No, did we have to review in Ultimate Data 4? New Ultimates dealt with something else. I forget which volume. This volume dealt with the whole zombie stuff. Hang on, which volume? Name Comic Vine. Let's see, what's your comments? How many volumes were there?
Comic Vine has been dead ever since they got rid of one of their head writers.
Yeah, I've been noticing that like for years.
Matt Inferno, what's his name? He was the guy who was always doing the art picks. He was always the one doing the top 5 picks for comics. He did a lot of stuff for the website. And the website really went downhill when they got rid of Quest and stuff. If you ever checked out early 2009 to 2010 Comic Vine, you used to have this thing called Quest where you could go to certain characters' profiles and stuff, and you could actually earn experience and level up your profile by fighting certain. They had like find these certain top 10 Spider-Man stories of characters, and you just look for them on the website.
Found it. Volume 6. Volume 6, Fightful. Like Fightful actually was the story that had it was written by Mark Miller.
Yeah, Mark Miller is a good writer when he's not really doing mainstream comic book characters.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the story that was the most zombie stuff and Greg Land's artwork. But Greg Land's artwork in Ultimate Edition 4 is actually pretty good with those zombie stuff.
Really now?
Like, I'm not kidding. It actually works.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I stopped following the Marvel zombie storyline for God knows how long.
Well, this was the first Marvel zombie story because it's my memory on that. Like, this was the first time Marvel zombie were ever introduced into Open Universe.
Yeah, that was only one time that Reed Richards went to some version of 616. It turned out to be a trap, and he eventually got out. Yep. But then there was that other time where apparently something also was going on with Johnny Storm at the time, and they needed Victor Von Doom's help.
Yep. And that revealed the whole plot point with the Doctor. No one's got it with Oakland Sue Storm, Oakland Johnny Storm's mother working with Dr. Doom.
Okay.
Wait, what I don't name our arc yet? Yeah, whatever. It's been like years since I read that arc. And after that, the old Doctor Doom went to Marvel Zombie Universe, and that's what we saw him. Then Ultimatum happened, and we all know that went. But then that got retconned thanks to Ultimate FF with the Ultimate Future Foundation.
Okay.
Which Ultimate Future Foundation, if you know what that is, which
I know Future Foundation. I just never read. At a certain point, Ultimate Comics were dying, so
yeah,
I don't think a lot of people were reading a lot of those stories back then.
Okay,
except for Miles. If it wasn't Miles or Sam Humphries as Jonathan Hickman's Ultimate title, then a lot of people weren't reading it. Even the Ultimate X-Men comics were kind of lacking. I mean, it had a great story with Kitty Pryde becoming a revolutionary leader. Is just, I don't know, it just felt a little lacking.
Yeah. After Ultimatum, the entire universe went to hell. The only book that was good with Ultimate Spider-Man, and that's it. Ultimate X-Men was okay, but best. But the problem with Ultimate got screwed over the most. Like that is Ultimate FF. If you can see.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw. Okay, that's the version. I saw. It just got weird. Ultimate Comics got weird after a while.
Yeah, it did. But the artwork for this book is really bad. Like, I have never seen such bad artwork. Okay, that's great. I have seen bad artwork, but this is really bad. Like, this is lazy.
Well, what can you say? This is Ultimate Comics was dying by then, so nobody was really keeping up, and the X-Men storyline was.
Yep, and
here's just keeping up. Yeah, I saw that he had some kind of weird, freaky spiral hind legs shit.
Yep, well, he said, I will open a portal to Zombie and throw you in myself. Which, Victor, Al, hold on. Didn't you dodge word? Although, who am I to talk, I suppose? Wait, is that Rudy or is that I don't know anymore.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay. Oh no, you go.
Anyways, back to inventory, man. Speaking out to the maker, we're gonna see him as issue. In fact, we're gonna mention him. So what Open plan here? It's his plan to make Open Document kill him? Because if that happens, I'll be happy. Because that'll be for that actually victim on finally you killed this stupid evil doppelganger and deal with him anymore. I'll be happy if that happens.
I don't know. It's like the Council of Reeds where they were going around handicapping every doom they found.
Yeah.
And this day, I think Dr. Evilly's Dr. Doom is the only person that can stop whatever he's planning. And I don't know why he needs his mother.
Yep. And knowing Dr. Doom, that's going to enrage him to the point that she's probably going to kill basically his supposed mother and kill basically old religions. So because that'll be satisfaction.
I know he's going to stop. I know he plans to stop her from killing Dan Graham.
Wait, that would happen, right?
Yeah, because that's just not something he would. Since he's gone on the whole good route, that's just even stopped her before from almost killing Dan. Which she could have really done with ease if she wanted to.
Yeah, but she didn't. Why?
Because Doom stopped her, and that's Ben. Why? Oh yeah, and Johnny showed up. It was nice. I think they're gonna finally hit to the.
Like, where's he been? It's been like ever since IVX, and I hate
IVX. Been
around
ever since he got cut by
producer.
Yeah, no, by Black Bolt.
Oh, I thought producer who basically told him to leave.
No, she broke it up with him, even though it was never hinted that she still was in love with Black Bolt at the time.
Oh, yeah, that was stupid. The entire culture is stupid. Ugh, more culture is bad these days.
Yeah, it's just getting, I don't know, it's getting really random with Marvel and what they're doing with both the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, because they still won't let the Fantastic Four back into the main universe. So they're all doing whatever they were doing at the end of Secret Wars.
Yeah, like the Fantastic Four is still getting screwed over to this day, which we'll get to that actually where I don't want to care. And you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get the land over quick and fast. Like,
yeah, I was gonna ask you, do Spider-Man 2099? I know you want to do it.
Yeah. Well, besides 2099, I do want to talk about basically the Fantastic Four issue because, gentlemen, they're watching. Marvel actually always at the whole, all the new at the titles. And when I mean new titles, I mean it's exactly the same title that we've been reading ever since all new or different Marvel. Except here's the weird thing though. No Fantastic Four. That's weird. Why isn't there Fantastic Four on this whole spreadsheet? Answer? I don't know.
The world will never know because they still won't bring back the. I don't know. It's up with Fox. When Fox finally gives Marvel back the rights or come to some type of agreement, which we all know that's never going to happen.
Yeah. But here's the thing, Ben Grimm and Human Torch, they're gonna be at the end of their own book called Marvel 2 and 1. And the first story is called The Fate of the Four, which that could mean thing in general way. Part of me is thinking, no, it means they could bring the Fantastic Four back, but I highly doubt it. Another part, the cynical part of me is saying this is maybe just gonna be the way to do a cash grab.
Actually, that'll be here's a kick-ass idea. I would like to see if they brought back a Fantastic Four team from the what if. It would be Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and the Hulk as the Fantastic Four. I would read that title.
Same.
That was a cool what if team. But now let's get into the whole 2099 Spider-Man rant. So what's going on?
Well, it's a lot issue in John C. You can tell that Miguel they find his son, but as you well know, the title is not going to let Kingdom Come Legacy. Why? I don't know, but the reason why this title didn't cancel my reciprocal low sales, but I doubt that because this book might have been great. But no, we can't have this book anymore. Let's throw away our 329 book. We have Scar Spider still alive. Whoopee! Oh, and
Riley.
Yeah, evil Benoit, or I call him the psychotic Benoit. Like, you know what? I call him fake Riley, because he's not Benoit at all. He's acting much more crazy, like Kane was. Oh, speaking of Scar Spider, I read it with Scar Spider. Guess what happens? Guess.
What happened? I can't guess because I don't read any I hardly read any Marvel titles, so I can't come up with a good guess. And I can't come up with a good guess of what Ben Riley's crazy ass is doing. So you're gonna have to just flat out tell me.
Well, Kane finally tracked them down, finally. And guess what? Ben Riley actually finds Kane. Kane basically said like Kane basically towards it. Well, done toward him. That's right there. He basically finds him, tracking him to the casino. Riley shows up. And he says like, "Oh, hey brother, it's nice to meet you. Like, are you here to kill me?" Kane said, "Yup." Okay. And then he said, like, "Yup." And you know what? They fight.
Well, I guess he's still pissed about what happened and dead no more.
Which I don't blame him. I'm on Kane's side. And but here's the note. Ben Riley actually got back to the original costume.
Oh, so he went back to the actually, it's kind of retro with that 90s street attire he used to wear.
Yeah, he went back to the costume because he stole it from my cosplayer. For these two idiots who tried to rob the casino and got killed off. Oh, no, not Larry, but the two idiots who went in the Spider-Man suits. One for 29, one they were the 29 suit, one with they were the Spider-Man suit, and one with the Scar Spider suit. They were the Scar Spider suit, not the new Scar Spider suit. And these two idiots get killed off. Larry saved this kid. And this kid found out they have a new costume, which I will admit that was funny because it affects the leaders who hate Ben Riley's new costume. They're like, your costume sucks. And I said, what do you say? Like, no, your costume looks like Spider side. And I said, like, fine, give me your suit. And he said, like jerk. Like that was so funny because that made me laugh.
Why are you just going around robbing people in a Spider-Man suit?
Well, no, he actually basically asked the guy to give him a suit, and he basically told the guy to basically jerk, and he leaves. But well, that was I think that was issue 3. I think I forget what issue on this point. After the late issue, as I said, Kane found him. And they were about to fight, and that's how the comic ends.
Okay, so,
yeah.
Hey, who's writing
Peter David.
So wait, I thought you liked Peter David's writing. So
I like David's writing, but I don't think Peter could save Ben Riley because Dan Shaw did too much damage to him to the point that I don't think Peter David know what to do with him.
I don't even try to get involved with anything with Spider-Man. That's why on Twitter, I don't even talk to him about Spider-Man on Twitter. Because he gets really mad real quick when Spider-Man is thrown in.
Yeah, that's why I don't go. That's why I barely go on Twitter and go check them a tweet because I don't want to start a fight. But speaking of actually of Spider-Man, well, the way issue of Spider-Man came out, and as I said, I didn't buy it, thank God. But I did read it, and it actually proved that once again Peter Parker is being a complete idiot, and Doc Ock basically is superior because Doc Ock basically explained about everything Parker she did, like basically all the success that Peter did. That was all bullshit. Turns out it was Doc Ock who made the company succeed. It was all Doc Ock. The whole but the stock thing, he manipulated the stocks, but he was the big blame.
Well, actually, I believe that because Peter Parker is a genius, but he's no businessman. So
Yep.
I can get a dance like that. Peter really should not be in charge of a company.
Yep, and also the issue is the Secret Empire time, and actually explain why people were not in the actual main event itself.
Well, anything actually justify him not being in Civil War II, not helping out his side? Well, supposedly sidekick says protege Miles. Will anybody justify that from Michael Bendis?
Huh? Good point. Then Bennett, in my opinion, was Civil War II was garbage, but this time, his time for Civil War II remains bad. Okay, Bennett remains bad. That's because of Gage. That time for Civil War II was garbage and waste of time. But anyway, that's a different topic. That is a different event. But like Secret Empire, basically we find out that Doc Ock basically explained to Peter that it's all him. Oh, actually the web stuff. Yeah, that's all bullshit too. It turned out that product was just a copy of the whole Web Warriors crap.
What happened?
The whole Web Warriors stuff that Peter created is his. Yeah, that's all bullshit. Doc Ock basically explained that. Yeah, Web Warriors crap is all a lie. It's basically that refactored technology from your whole basically Web Warriors stuff. So once again, Doc Ock proves that he's better, and basically Peter. So like, it's my company. No, you idiot. It's my company, Mon. And they fight each other. Oh, and guess what? When Peter about to kick Doc Ock butt, Doc Ock basically said, like, you Mon. Like, I've been in your head, so I know all your moves. And Peter gets his ass kicked. Oh, and then, he gets the call by Iron Man. Oh, AI Tony. And he leaves. But not before Hydra basically shoot down his jet and he crashed.
Okay. Oh.
And Doc Ock blows up the building.
So basically, they're justifying Superior Spider-Man being back.
Or Superior Octopus. Oh, I got a username. I think it's Iron Man. Hang on, I'll check.
Oh, so hey, actually, so when did get a new body for the Superior Spider-Man?
For the Octopus. He got a new body, clone conspiracy nonsense. Oh, that event was so stupid and pointless.
Oh, what happened? I didn't see the Secret Warriors. What happened in that one? Issue 4.
I didn't read Secret Warriors. I completely forgot to mention that in
Secret Empire issue 4.
Yeah, Secret Empire. I completely mentioned Secret Empire time with Spider-Man. Doc Ock apparently is also going to go after Animalia. Because
of course, why not? Well, we all knew that.
Okay, let me get this straight shot. You made Superior Spider-Man with your best one, and you basically got a great send-off. But then you have to you track that during Spider-Verse. Fine. You want to do a Pathfinder and Superior Spider-Man? Fine. But then you kill him off again. But then you really bring him back in Congress really nonsense. But then he dies again. That's a new body. What is that so fascinating with Doc Ock? It's really stupid.
Because that was his goal. That was his actual one. That out of everything he's done for Spider-Man so far, the one thing that made him stand out. Because remember, every person who ever writes a character, you have to bring something new to the table. Jeff Johns reinvented both the Flash and Green Lantern.
Yeah, and
Grant Morrison reinvented comics in general with just his crazy ideas. Alan Moore, Frank Miller brought the Dark Ages of comics.
Yep, with Watchmen and Donning Returns.
Oh, and what did Slott give? He gave us Superior Spider-Man, which was one of his greatest claims to fame.
Even though I hate that line because everyone was a complete idiot in that book.
Well, it wasn't even bad. I actually liked it.
I liked the dog. I said, but I didn't like with all this one character, but you complete morons. That's a piss.
Actually, I would believe that. I'll believe it because right now nobody. Look what's going on in Captain America. If you can justify what's going on in Captain America, you can justify what happened in Superior Spider-Man.
I will justify it if the lighting was good, but it wasn't. It just pissed me off. And Mary Jane was a complete idiot in that book too. Made me more mad. But that's the rant I could do all day, and I don't want to do that. Speaking of the main Spider-Man, that's going back to its original numbering.
Wait, what happened? Who went back to the original number?
Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh yes, I heard they were finally going to bring it back. Actually, it's nice that they bring back original numbering. Actually, would the Fantastic Four go back to its original numbering or X-Men?
I don't know because they've never been at it before. What you could add agency from the Marvel Legacy stuff.
I mean for the X-Men.
Let's see. What do they have for X-Men? X-Men Blue, they have issue 15, and X-Men Gold, issue 15. Right, they're crossing over, which Mojo Worldwide Part 2, that's a crossover. Spider-Man Deadpool, that's still continuing, which that book really disappointed me. Like they promised me that do better deal with Mephisto, and I didn't get that. I was tricked. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man 789 had the Fall Parker, which I know because I know what they're hinting to. They're hinting to the Fall Parker Industries. So basically, Doc Ock wins.
Well, we all win since everybody wanted the corporation to go away.
Yeah, like I want the corporation to go away.
So you can't complain.
But see the thing, I want the corporation to be destroyed and blown up. And I got my wish with a Secret Empire tie-in to Doc Ock, who built the company. So yay me. Anyways,
like I say, be careful what you wish for.
Yep, indeed. Well, there's good news though. My favorite title we knew about is still going, and I'm happy. And the story is gonna be 8 years later. So basically, we're doing a major time jump, which we knew about with Annie becoming a teenager. I think that's interesting. Let's see how that one goes. I hope that book keeps going and it actually stays forever, or particularly gets George Superman Reborn stuff. I know that's not gonna happen. Starting the X-Men, that's still issue 7. That's not going back to original numbering. But that guy sucks because starting X-Men should go back to original numbering. Avengers going back to original numbering, 672. Scarlet Spider is still going. I don't care. I'm done with Scarlet Spider at this point. I'm just reading it. I'm only reading it because of curiosity and because of Kane's in it, and unless he can kick Benoit's ass. Black Bolt still issue 8. Black Panther going by the original numbering. Cable going by the original numbering. Guy Marvel going by the original numbering. Champion is doing a crossover with Avengers. Yay, whatever. Deado 595, they're going with original numbering called Mayor Fisk.
Okay.
So Kingman is gonna become mayor. We'll see how long that lasts. Defenders issue 6. Despicable Deadpool going by the original numbering 287. Doctor Strange going back to the original numbering with Loki Sword the Supreme. I don't care about Doctor Strange. Falcon is going back to being Falcon. aka Sam Wilson. No Captain America books though. Generation X.
Actually, there's nothing involving Captain America is going to be in Legacy.
That's a bit odd. Oh, I know why.
Everything has to do with Secret Empire. That's why Sam went back to being called Falcon. Anything that has to do with Captain America is not going to get shown. In fact, actually, I'm interested in how the whole Marvel thing is going to get worked out. Because we got Miss Marvel, we got the original Captain Marvel, we got Carol Farrell's Miss Marvel, and we have another Miss Marvel plus Carol Farrell. This is now Captain Marvel. How's that whole thing gonna work out?
I don't get either because I thought Captain Marvel died.
But yeah, remember the legacy characters were the legacy characters were meeting the generation characters or whatever for Legacy.
Yeah, that's generations. How generation tie into Legacy? How did that work? I don't get it.
How does any of this work?
I don't get it. Generation X, that's still going at issue 85. Go by the original numbering. Guardian of the Galaxy, go by the original numbering. Called Infinity Quest. Generation X of Story Arc. It's called OG Gen X. So I'm guessing they're gonna bring the original Generation X team back. I don't know. I never read Generation X. Guardian of the Galaxy dealing with the Infinity Gauntlet. I know about that. Hawkeye is issue 13. So that's good with Kate Bishop. Iceman issue 6, Champion reassembled. I don't get that. So are we still doing Pat Iceman or playing Iceman? I don't. Yeah, whatever.
Actually, how does the X-Men fit into how does X-Men Gold fit into the whole generation / legacy thing? Their future counterparts and the other X-Men.
Yeah, I don't get
how does that work?
That's just confusing. Incredible Hulk, that's going by the original number 7-9. And guess what story it is? Return to Planet Hulk.
What? Yeah, I saw that we're doing a whole. I saw that Amadeus Cho is doing the Planet Hulk storyline.
Yeah, that confused the hell out of me. Why are you going?
Is Hercules coming back? Oh, hey Nick, is Hercules going to make an appearance?
I don't know.
Hercules, is he coming back? Because he had a title.
It doesn't look like it. Looks like his title got canceled.
Whose title got canceled?
Incredible Hulk. No, not Incredible Hulk.
Hercules.
My bad.
Hercules hasn't had a title since last year.
Oh.
No, I mean, is he going to go back to his original numbering before they just started doing the whole all new, totally new, all different, all shameless ad whoring?
I don't know. I saw the numbering they're choosing for these books. Yeah. Some of them make sense. Yeah. Like Thor 700.
Vince Iron.
Yeah, Vince Iron Man. I don't know how it got that high. The one that was completely off, and I've taken a head count every single Punisher to come out, is the Punisher. They're returning to a point one numbering with issue 218, which makes no sense at all.
It's like kind of War Machine.
Yeah, actually, he's going to be War Machine now, so he's taking roadies. Like, people said that, instead of introducing Riri, it could have gave Rhodey his niece that armor. Why didn't she get the armor then? If Riri's taking Tony's spot, why isn't Rhodey's niece taking his spot then as War Machine?
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
the one numbering that makes absolutely no sense, and I'm surprised they even gave it this numbering, Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers confused me. What the hell? Wait.
Yeah, even I know that is not the correct number for Avengers.
Wait, what the number is?
672.
672? I don't remember them being that high up.
Yeah, unless, of course, they somehow counted all 4 volumes New Avengers. Or unless they count the first 2 volumes New Avengers and the Mighty Avengers series.
Unless they count everything that had a word Avengers in it.
Wow,
it's a possibility. Even I took a head count of it, and it's not even that high. And then look at, let's say, Luke Cage. 166.
Luke Cage? I don't remember Luke Cage. Was Luke Cage even had that high of a numbering for a solo comic?
I don't know.
His first comic was from the 70s. My guess is after counting all 3 volumes of Power Man Iron Fist, the Cage series from the 90s, the Cage Volume 2 from 2001, the one with the Max, the New Avengers miniseries, New Avengers Luke Cage, and this one. That's my guess what they're counting. Iron Fist makes kind of some sense. With its numbering, which is returning to issue 73. So that one kind of makes sense. I am not really sure about some of these other ones. Like in the case of Amazing Spider-Man, 679. Even I know it's not that high yet. I think it was 700. It was 769.
69.
Yeah, 769. That makes no sense at all, especially as the most recent issue is issue 747.
But the number is 789. That's 69.
Yeah. The numbering makes absolutely no sense. For Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, going back to his phone number in issue 297, that's fine. That one, I do not have a problem with that one.
And She-Hulk?
She-Hulk, I'm not really sure. I think it said 156, right?
No, 159. Amazing Spider-Man 7 to 89. You got the
Yeah, the
number
way
mixed up.
that She-Hulk memory works is that the third issue of She-Hulk Volume 2 is her 100th issue, and her third volume ended, I think it was like 35 issues later. So 135 plus 12, that's 47. They're probably adding the Hulk book that she's currently have right now, which is only like, what, 6 issues in right now?
I don't know. I don't read that title.
I do. They're probably counting that one as well. But my guess is that the She-Hulk probably won't reach that number. I don't think go back number this soon, like as soon as they start Marvel Legacy. My guess is they're going to wait a bit because I don't think it's even close to high yet.
Let's see. Spider-Man for Miles Morales can 234. My best gonna be the open books.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense because they're counting the previous Ultimate books because it's all Bendis and the current Spider-Man book.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's one book
my 7 to 89.
Not part of that lineup. I think it's in 3 months, 2 or 3 months from now. Ultimate's 100. It's not on the list, but
I thought Ultimate got canceled.
no, Ultimates is still going.
Oh.
My guess is they're counting the pre-Ultimate books, New Ultimates, New Avengers versus New Ultimates, Cataclysm Ultimates, and they're probably also counting all new Ultimates and 2 volumes so far of this current Ultimates that Al Ring is doing. That's probably what they're counting.
Yeah.
What about also the Illuminati? Are they also going to count that because then the Ultimates been out of the Illuminati?
The Illuminati series is separate from Ultimates.
Illuminati not coming back. That ended.
After 7 issues.
Yep. Actually, speaking of issues, what time was Secret Empire a sec? Because, oh boy, Secret Empire. Where do I even begin?
It was a good issue, but what the heck was up with that ending?
Yeah, that
I
can be
didn't
done.
get to read it.
Okay. But who's been home? It's not dead.
Timmy already knows about this. Do you remember last year during Civil War II when Hawkeye killed somebody?
Yeah, so Bruce Banner came back magically?
Yeah, Bruce Banner is back. No explanation. It's like, oh, it's Bruce Banner. I'm like, wow. They even did the same thing when they brought in freaking Ultron 2 issues prior to this. He just shows up completely out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, there's Ultron. And now they do the same thing with freaking Bruce Banner. It's like, okay, let's have Nick Spencer and almost every issue on a very WTF cliffhanger. You don't have to make no sense. Like,
Let's go showed up in this issue.
Yeah. Like having the or they feel like the cliffhangers they've had so far since the series started. You've had cliffhangers like Steve Rogers, another one showing up. I think it was in issue 2, I think it was.
I think issue 2.
Yes, issue 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Issue 3, I think it was Ultron.
Yeah, Ultron.
Yeah, 3 was Ultron. 4, I think, was the Punisher.
Hydra Punisher.
Yeah, Hydra Punisher, which that makes no sense. And now this one's freaking Bruce Banner. You know what the cliffhanger?
But who the traitor was?
Wait, who's the traitor?
Mockingbird.
Who?
Mockingbird.
Why is Mockingbird the traitor?
Might get brainwashed.
Oh, I think actually scratch that. Issue 4 had that cliffhanger with the traitor thing. I think the Punisher was actually issue 2 back.
Yeah. Issue 5 was also AI Tony. Hello, Tony. Here's the weird thing about him. I'm still confused. Why is he in this book? Because apparently he talked to Black Panther. Black Panther said no. Like Black Panther is the one good character I like in this story. He's the smart one. AI Tony, complete idiot. Why is AI Tony even in this book? I
have no idea. It makes no sense. At least it's not the real Tony, which apparently Riri's going to look for him after this event's over with, because that's the arc for Advanced Iron Man. I think it was like, what was it, 593?
think so. Hang on, I'll bring out that list again. Let's see. Let's see. Invincible Iron Finder 93.
Yeah.
The Search for Tony Stark.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw the cover for it. It's a homage to Invincible Iron Man 150 from the 70s.
Oh.
You know where they have her face off against Doctor Doom?
Yeah, really weren't famed Doctor Doom in this cover, which is weird.
Yeah, which is odd because Doctor Doom was also Iron Man.
So they're gonna have two Iron Man kill each other?
Yeah, I don't know. My personal theory, it might be his adopted son.
When did Victor
Actually,
Von
I
Doom?
want to know.
Want to know what, Jeremy?
Oh, I was gonna say. I was trying to figure out what's the whole thing going on with Tony Stark being the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, that confused. I'm so confused about that.
That I have no idea. Yeah, that I don't know what's up with that. But did you two read Defenders #2?
No,
Defenders, period.
I didn't read Defenders.
It's a great series so far. You won't believe who showed up in this issue. Blade and the Punisher.
Yay! Blade's back.
Wait, since it's Brian Michael Bendis writing this title?
Yep.
This book. It's been 2 years since I've seen Blade.
Where has he been? It's been
years.
I think the last time I saw him was back in the weekly series Wolverines.
Oh, wasn't that book pointless? I read that book and I didn't know what was going on in that series. Even Trader made no sense.
Yeah, it's one series. I kind of felt as though that if Secret Wars had not happened, I think they probably would have given they probably would have because the ending was rushed.
It did feel rushed. Like none of the characters got closure. None of the characters running. It was all pointless.
Yeah,
Also,
apparently Deacon is basically a nice guy now, even though that Florian explained how in the world that he got perfectly back to normal, even though in Recommenders was a horseman of death.
Yeah, that made no sense. Also, speaking of Dawkins, Dawkins got by Laura. Okay, Laura just killed the bastard, and we're gonna be done with Dawkins because we have Jimmy Hudson now. Sure, why not? Let's bring more open characters back from the dead. What's next?
One of them, basically, who is supposed to be dead, Quicksilver. Ultimate Quicksilver. He got killed by Ultimate Kang.
Yeah, that confused the army. Why is he still alive? Why?
All the continuity is just weird.
Oh, X-Men Blue just pissed me off more and more. It's bad to open it.
Yeah, and that was the book that brought back Bastion for some reason. Even though that had a very good explanation of how he came back, William Stryker has not had an explanation of how the heck he came back.
Isn't he the head of Weapon X now? Because and doing no WMD crap with the hybrid.
In and of itself makes absolutely no sense because last I saw him, he got disintegrated by Hope Summers.
Yeah, so there's no way you can survive that. I want to, but he did all mind transfer stuff. Oh wait, he's not music. That makes no sense.
Minds in their robot body. That makes more sense than what they do with William Stryker.
Yeah, that's true. X-Men is a mess right now. Why can't they just reboot X-Men? Why didn't reboot? I don't get it all.
What I think of these books is they bring back dead X-Men villains for.
Good question. And here's another question. Why did they bring an open carry back from the dead? Wouldn't the one open end with the blow to open into it and kill all the open carry except for my mind? But my mind is the special one. But it's bullshit about me. My mind is not special. He's useless now.
Why that he's still around because he's a creation of Brian Michael Bendis.
And he was the only popular thing that was keeping the Ultimate Universe alive.
Bombstone survived.
And Genki. And Miles' parents.
And
so how his mother
Miles
has not been explained. How the heck he came back after she got killed by the second Ultimate Venom.
No. See, this is the all new brand new 616. Molecule Man made everything go away. Everything that happened in the Ultimate Universe never happened in the 616 for Miles now.
Which is bullshit in my opinion, because that kind of finds its origin.
Intact is not suffering from amnesia. Ultimate Re-Richards.
Yes, that's why I keep wondering. But then again, I remember this is Brian Michael Bendis we're talking about. And when it comes to the plot, nothing will get resolved, and he can just make up whatever he wants. And either you resolve it or it'll just stay there.
Can't blame on Bendis. If you want to blame somebody for bringing the Maker to the 616 universe, blame Al Irwin, because he's the one who did it.
Al Ewing. That's true. He did, not Bendis.
I know that, but let's face it. When Bendis brings up plots, and that's why I'm talking about the infamous Iron Man. Even though he did do it, he likes to bring up crap, and he never likes to resolve it.
That's true. Ain't no time, I know ending.
No reason. Oh, do you remember this one retcon that not even he bothered to explain? Remember when they brought back Christopher Summers?
Who?
Cyclops' father.
Christopher Summers.
The Starjammers.
Yeah. He came back, even though that Brubaker killed him off during his run for Uncanny X-Men. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, he's alive and well. And it took Greg Rucka to finally explain how the heck he came back.
Good job,
like I said, Marvel has
good job.
Yeah, people like to think I'm just like picking on Bendis, but Bendis really makes a lot of plots, and he never resolves the crap.
So one thing he did resolve is the whole thing what was happening to the Cancerverse. He did resolve that question, though it took him like, what was it, like a year to resolve that? I think it was like 2 years to resolve that question.
And Richard Rider came out the live, and then that Nova book got canceled. It's really series.
Did they take him like what? They say what now 5, maybe 6 years to resolve the whole who is the second Miles Morales for Spider-Man 2?
Yeah. That's happening this year, which I don't care. Why?
Which I'm looking forward to reading it when it comes out.
I'm not. It's just a way more question. What was the point doing the secret in the first book was with the opening, right? But then the opening now brought up. So what do a sequel to that book that no one cared about anymore?
And see, that was the whole point of Spider-Man was I thought he was going to follow up and give us a resolution of who was the 616 Miles, but now that Miles is in the 616, it doesn't matter who Miles is anymore.
It's pointless. It's just like add more question and make the history even more effed up.
Yes.
I would drop the plot line at this point. I would just drop it and he never brought it back up.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, if you want to bring this thing back from the dead, bring back people married, and then fix Miles. Or fix both. Or just do Professor.
There was one crossover that they resolved this week.
What happened they resolved?
The Screaming Sentinel. That crossover finally wrapped up.
Wait, what? What crossover wrapped up? I'm confused.
It's Screaming Sentinel. It's a crossover between Star Wars and Dr. Aphra.
Oh. I don't really read Star Wars. I
do. The Star Wars books that Marvel puts out is amazing. Basically, you have Karen Gillan, who's doing Dr. Aphra, and also previously did Darth Vader, though he also did the stupid Young Avengers run and his stupid run for Iron Man.
Yeah, Young Avengers was awful. I read that one, and it's really stupid. It's nothing like the Young Avengers team.
Yeah. But here's the
I don't love it. Awesome.
When he does Star Wars, it's like he's a big, huge fan. He knows what he's doing. Because he wrote the Darth Vader book, who's so freaking amazing. The Dr. Aphra book is actually really good as well. Though it kind of makes no sense that he does a crossover now. Because here's the thing, the book just started. And it already had its first arc wrap up with issue 6, and then we have this crossover. My personal guess is the reason he did this is because, well, Vader Down was successful, so why not do another crossover?
But Vader Down would. Why did Star Wars need a crossover with anything? Why can't Star Wars just be on its own? We don't need crossover events within Star Wars.
Here's the thing about Vader Down. It's an amazing event. It's only a 5-part crossover, just like this one was. It starts off with a one-shot. And here's something interesting you probably love about this, Tibia. Both Vader Down and Screaming Sentinel both end. The last part was a Karen Gillan book. Though Vader Down was Darth Vader, this time it's Dr. Aphra.
Okay.
Yeah, and they all start with one shots, and the artwork is amazing. All 5 parts are the same artist. It's the artist who did the miniseries Obi-Wan and Anakin that Charles Schultz did.
Yeah, I do read that one. I read more book I did with Star Wars. I'm more fan of Star Wars, but this one was kind of good.
I know you don't like what Marvel. I know you don't like the fact, Tibia, that Disney basically got rid of the expanded universe, but
Yep.
they wiped it out completely. They actually kept stuff from the expanded universe, like they kept the CGI Clone Wars series. They kept
Yeah.
one.
No, they kept selected things.
Yeah, you only kept.
Like I knew they were going to keep this. I knew they were going to keep that because it was a popular series, and they knew they could make bank on that one.
Yeah, that is the Darth Maul Son of Dathomir series. That is canon.
A lot of the light novels got thrown out, though. A lot of people got mad that the light novels got thrown out.
Yeah, I didn't read the novel associated with the CGI Clone Wars series. I watched the Clone Wars series. It was good. I didn't like the 5th season because most of the season was filled with mostly 4-parters. I didn't like my least favorite one, the one I felt that was completely unnecessary to be 4 parts, was the 4-parter that was droids.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. That was just boring.
I would say the best episodes of season 5, the one that featured Darth Maul.
Darth Maul's episode was awesome. I love it.
Did they keep the Grey Knight? Did they keep the Grey Knight one?
I don't know. The only reason why Darth Maul Son of Dathomir is canon because it's an adaptation of
the episode.
Yeah, it was an adaptation of unused scripts. And Dark Disciple is the same way, but that was an adaptation of 8 episodes.
Yeah, that annoyed me because instead of a conclusion to that arc, all we got bidding the comic. Which don't get the comic is great, but I can tell this was made.
Dark Disciple what was a novel.
Oh, gotcha. I never read the novel.
Yeah, and you won't believe what happened in the book.
What happened?
You remember Asajj Ventress?
Yeah.
They killed her off in the book.
What? God damn it.
Yeah,
Why?
and you remember that guy, Quentin Voss?
Yeah, who was a badass in the EU.
Yeah, I heard he had a surfer gimmick on the show for some reason.
It's really stupid.
Yeah, in the book, he's actually a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Though the novels have all been good. There's been a couple misfires that have been kind of disappointing, like Aftermath, the first one Chuck Wendig did. The thing with the Aftermath book, the first one, only featured one character from the movies. It's not really important. He's a supporting character who only appeared like 2 in the movies, Ways and Tillies. He's the only character I found interesting in the whole book because everybody else was basically forgettable characters anyways. The second book basically is a lot better than the first one because there's a movie and there's an actual battle that happens in the book. The battle is the liberation of Kashyyyk.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, and the book ended Mon Mothma basically surviving an assassination attempt.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
This book basically remember did you see Force Awakens, Tibia?
Yeah, I did.
You know that Star Destroyer that's on the planet?
Yeah.
No, it's to actually explain how the heck that Star Destroyer got there.
Oh.
Which the person wrote that also Bloodlines. Basically, the Battle of Jakku, and the captain of that Star Destroyer is the lover of the main character of Lost Stars, and that battle pretty much ended the second galactic. It ended the Galactic Civil War. That was the last battle of the war, because after that they had no more major battles after that, because it was written in the book that Mon Mothma basically begged the Senate, because they brought it back, to basically vote to basically have this one last battle at the end of the war, and she told them basically, if you don't know, you're considered a traitor. this is kind of basically, I'm summarizing what he said, and they all voted unanimously to basically put all the resources to this one battle, and this battle ended the war. The third Aftermath book and Lost Stars has this battle, and this battle is the reason why that Star Destroyer is on Jakku.
Okay.
Yeah, though
Well,
we don't explain why in the world they hung out Jakku in the first place.
So are they going to explain what's on the edge of the galaxy? Because I know they never went outside of the galaxy. I know what's his name? Smog? Not Smog. Episode 7.
Snoke.
Yes, they said he's from outside the galaxy. He's from one of the dark sectors.
They've actually explored that before in the original expanded universe when they had the Tiffany, do you remember the main villains of the New Jedi Order series?
It was the ancient Sith Lord, I think. I forget
It
the
was
name.
the Yuzeng Vong.
Yeah, the Yuuzhan Vong, who are a race basically that's very ancient, very old.
And they're from outside the galaxy. And in
Yeah,
that
definitely.
series is when they killed off two characters. They killed off Chewbacca by dropping a moon on him, and Akbar died of a heart attack.
Yep. And Yuuzhan Vong also from the old
By Force Awakens, he's alive. Akbar is still alive. He played a minor role in the movie.
Yep.
Though in the case of this book, this whole book, when this event started, they actually referenced Vader down, Screaming Citadel. It's like, yeah, it's like he asked him, like, didn't you basically this is 000, the Black Sea Regional. They introduced them in the Darth Vader book.
Didn't that ever get foreign space?
Yeah. Yeah, they introduced in the same issue they introduced Dr. Aphra, which is issue 3 of the Darth Vader book. And this R2D2, who basically, where both him and 000, their specialty is torture.
Yep.
And
here's the thing that confused me. I thought that's about Sean's face.
Basically chopped up all those limbs. And the whole point of the Citadel was simply them teaming up to stop this alien queen who apparently loves to suck up this energy stuff. And there's kind of hints that the queen is bisexual. There's hints that throughout the whole entire cross of them are all up on it.
Oh, phew.
And at the end, and for some reason, there's these creatures that act like the symbiotes from the regular Marvel universe, but they possess Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. And they made it almost black. So by the end of it, they're perfectly fine.
Wow, that was pretty pointless.
Luke got himself free, no problem, because he had the power of the Force.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Han,
actually, is everything from the Knights of the Old Republic being thrown out?
Yep, it looks like it. There's no Man 11, no mention of Malgus, nothing.
Well, the earliest Star Wars story right now is the Darth Maul miniseries, the Marvel's putting out right now. And that's set before Phantom Menace.
Which sucks, in my opinion. The Old Republic is amazing. You can't throw away all that. Old Republic set up basically a lot of stuff. It set up the Jedi Order. It set up the Sith Empire. It's a big factor of Star Wars.
I think they're doing a new version of Old Republic, Xavier.
Yeah, but the question is when. Because the Old Republic I know of from the games.
Yeah,
How can they not up in Darth 11? Darth 11 one of the most bad as the Sith Lord, but the Eternal Empire was stronger than Sith or Jedi.
Yeah, but the Empire itself has been gone for a while.
No, not the Eternal Empire.
The Poe Dameron book that Charles Schultz of Poe Dameron also came out this week. Still set before Force Awakens.
Oh.
Okay, I don't really get when they're going to have it set after Force Awakens. Oh, I did see in December Solstice. I was very happy to see this. Captain Phasma is getting her own miniseries.
Away.
And here's something interesting though. It's solicited that in the first issue, it actually explains how she survived the garbage chute.
I don't care what it's good.
I actually thought she was an interesting character. She's supposed to be kind of this trilogy's version of Boba Fett. Because if you look at her, she kind of looks like Boba Fett with a cape.
That's true. And Boba Fett did never enter the EU to help them.
Fett did the whole time. Unlike Jango, who took his helmet off every 5 minutes.
And Jango got head chopped off.
Yeah. Oh, Divya, when I didn't have my computer for nearly a week, I finally watched Dread.
What do you think of it?
It was really good.
Yay! Very good, dude. Awesome. One of the best movies of 2012.
Yeah, and the DVD I have, Tibia, actually has a documentary that actually has the detailed origin of how Judge Dredd himself was created.
Yep, and I love that documentary. It was amazing.
Yeah, and can you believe this year is his 40th anniversary?
Them time first. Speaking of Judge Dredd, there's some good news though. Apparently we're gonna Mega City One TV show, which I am hoping Carl would be a part of this. Because one Carl would be on the show because he would Dredd, damn it.
Yeah, he actually, one thing I can praise him that he did a lot better than Stallone did. He kept his helmet on the whole movie. Unlike Stallone put it on for the first 15 minutes.
Yep, it was amazing.
And also, Carl Urban was not over the top like Stallone was. He was over the top in the original movie.
Yeah, it was awful. It's a bad movie, but no, it's a fun bad movie.
Yeah, there were some things I liked about it, like the fact that his Alpha is actually the actual Alpha from the comic books. That was, like his full dress attire when he goes out in the field.
Yeah, I don't know Judge comics, but I did that.
I'm currently reading right now. Carl Urban, even though he doesn't have like the big eagle thing like Stallone did, but he still has an eagle on his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm pretty fine with that because
the stuff for the movie looks like it was heavily inspired by RoboCop, the RoboCop remake.
Actually, no. Dredd came out before RoboCop remake.
But it has a similar style. So even though I had never seen the RoboCop remake, but
I don't recommend it. It's not worth watching. It's boring.
In case you're wondering, Tibia, Cassie Anderson does in the comics. She does not wear a helmet in the comics.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, at least the movie did give a good explanation of why, because it interferes with secondary powers.
Yep.
And I thought it was so weird that the Mega Block was a giant skyscraper.
I'm pretty fine with that because it's actually pretty well talking about weird as well. And somebody complained, "Hey, like the way." I say, news flash, you moron. Dredd was filmed before the way was made. Like it was in post-production. The way came out after the coincidence.
Yeah. One thing that bothers me about the Stallone version and this version is that Dredd never said drop.
I'm pretty fine with that because it's more realistic, and I'm fine with it now. Whatever.
The thing with it is that he says it in every single issue, like, "What the rock is this?" It's kind of like a thing that he says. Yeah. But they did have the word in the movie on the back of one of those. That opening scene where he's chasing down the guys on the jacket that says "Rock" on it.
Yep.
I was so happy to see that word is in the movie, but he doesn't say it. Yep. So the swearing didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty fine with swearing at all. It's a hard, hard-boiled, like survival action movie, like the way it was.
Yeah, but the thing is, I gotta say this for Carl Urban, he's a lot more closer to the comic version of Dredd than Sylvester Stallone was.
Agreed. Anyway,
not just the fact he kept his helmet out the whole movie, the fact he actually really acted like Dredd because I currently read Dredd. I read the comic book, the 2000 AD. I've been reading it the past few years, and the Judge of magazine. He feels like Judge Dredd himself.
Indeed.
And the thing with Carl Urban is Dredd was his first comic-based character he's ever played. And now he's playing Scourge the Executioner.
Yep. Well, I don't know. Oh, speaking of Thor, the actress that we see name about the Mighty Thor. Apparently, she's dying.
Yeah, we know because every time she goes to a Thor persona, she back to stage 1 again. Yeah. So she's never getting any better.
700. It's
issue 700.
The Death of Jane Foster.
Yep, the Death of Mighty Thor.
Yeah, which if you ever look up do you know this cover homages?
Captain Marvel. on Marvel.
Yeah. The official comic is, it's called The Death of Captain Marvel, but its original title was Marvel Graphic Novel #1. This cover has been spoofed like about 3 times over the years. They did this for the final issue of Volume 2.
Deadpool did it. Now Ford doing it.
Yeah, but Miss Marvel was the first one to mod it. Then Deadpool. Now it's Jane Foster.
Yep.
It's actually a really dang good. I think Jim Stalin did the original cover.
Yeah, he did. He actually showed it on his Twitter feed. I saw one.
Oh, Nick, you'll probably love this. Guess who's coming back? Yes, just guess.
I don't know who's coming back.
Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, I saw that it basically came back. The numbering kind of makes sense, but they're off a little bit because I took a hit count. It's not as bad with the Punisher numbering, but it's close.
Yeah.
They're off by a little bit.
Yeah, one number really off. But here's the thing that bothered me about all the numbering. Uncanny X-Men, that didn't go back to the original numbering, which is really annoying. What the hell?
The only book I sold the name Uncanny was Uncanny Avengers.
My bad. I mean, Astonishing X-Men. Astonishing X-Men never go back to the original numbering.
I still wish Uncanny X-Men would still be around because it's one of those long-running books. I mean, I know they ended Fantastic Four a couple of years ago, but that was one of Marvel's longest-running titles.
Yeah, they don't get Amazing Spider-Man. That keeps going with Dan Slott bullshit. Speaking of Dan Slott.
I have this funny fear, Tibia, that Spectacular Spider-Man would outsell Amazing so much that Slott would tell whoever's in charge of all the cancel Spectacular.
Wow, that is really digging and complete at the acting like a complete jerk.
That is what happened with JLI. Remember the JLI book that Dan Jurgens did?
Yeah.
There is a rumor I heard the reason why the book ended, not because of low sales, was because Jeff Johns was jealous of the fact that JLI was outselling his Justice League book.
Oh.
Why should you be mad at the fact that these titles are doing good? And they don't want to they just can't.
Yeah, and of course, Batman is going to be contradictory in the main Justice League book than in the JLI book, where he's actually trying to support the JLI, and in Justice League, he's basically insulting them.
Yeah, in the main Justice League book, which
actually that's the whole. There's been a rumor for the longest long-standing rumor that Jeff Johns hates Batman.
Yeah.
Which
if you see how he treats Batman, especially in the Earth One books, you can actually see that there's some kind of bias against him.
I don't know.
Which I can't stand Batman, but everyone understand thing of it limiting Batman.
Oh, and Nick, here's this. I got from my Amazon shopping list when my check finally kicks in. I got Shay the Ginger Girl Volume 1, Kay Carson has the Cyber and Eric I Volume 1, and Mother Panic and Teen Titans Volume 1 all ready to go.
Okay.
Nice.
I went to Books A Million and I got Mother Panic Volume 1 and the Kakashi Light novel.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Shay the Ginger Girl is a weird title. I have no idea what's going on in that book anymore. I'm lost.
Make that
I see the book as a guilty pleasure.
Wait, didn't Steve Ditko create the character or something like that?
I think Steve Ditko did
the one. Shay Changing Girl, I think it's a queen of Gerald Way.
Oh no! I mean, yeah, I was talking about. Didn't Steve Ditko do the original Shade the Changing?
Yeah, he did the original one. The second one was created by Pierre Mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay.
That didn't have to be dark in my mission well.
Hey, can you guys explain to me? Is that a shawarma? That's the logo for the Young Animals imprint.
I don't know. I think
it could be. I don't know. I'm planning on reviewing my Mother Panic book soon. Eventually, I will review it. I know issue 8 came out yesterday.
I didn't read Mother Panic.
Yeah, I read it. Oh, Tibia, do you know what C-list Batman book showed up in the book?
Kite Man?
You ever heard about the only known as the Ratcatcher?
Yeah, he's a very D-list villain from Batman the Animated Series.
He appeared in the book.
He did?
Yeah, he did without his costume.
Oh, and tell you, what's your opinion on Batman Beyond Volume 1?
Oh, the new issue. Yeah. I read the new issue, and holy shit, this story's been awesome because
I mean, Volume 1, as the trade just came out for it, the first volume.
oh I thought actually it was actually pretty okay. It was pretty good. It's not my favorite. It's not actually not what good as Batman Superman, but you know what? It was good.
Yes, I say that Jen Jurgens was doing a pretty. I saw. Didn't he also do the Justice League Beyond title too?
No.
No,
Just
that was
Sean Higgins.
yeah.
Okay. Also, I see that I finally read the first trade of Doom Patrol Volume 1. Jared Way does a great job with the Doom Patrol.
Yeah,
I'm confused. That book is an acid trip. I know what's going on.
He's a huge fan of Grant Morrison.
No, see, yes, he's even when I was reading when I was reading the cover page, he said that one of the first issues he read from Doom Patrol was the Grant Morrison issue.
I'm curious though, has he ever read the Arnold Drake run or the Paul Kupperberg run? He has admitted. I saw an interview he did with Kevin Smith. He has read the Rachel Pollack run, which came after Grant Morrison. He did read that. But I don't know if he read.
I just know he's a big fan.
Grant Morrison and Rachel Pollack. I have no idea if he read anything else from that title. But the only reason I know you could tell easily he's a fan of Grant Morrison is because Robot Man is wearing his jacket in that run.
Also, they need to bring. I forgot the name. Actually, the one person that will confuse you is stuff Non. I don't think she gave her first name.
Who?
Yeah, you know the woman who basically was like a call girl.
Yeah.
First issue, she blew up the Casey's Non. I don't know what that's.
Yeah.
I know she's up to something. She's
gonna
be main villain.
And I'm wondering when she's gonna show up. Elastigirl.
Hey, say it again. I can't. You sounded.
Elastigirl.
Oh, actually, Elastigirl, Fahrenheit. What's actually a few people there actually are missing? I know Bumblebee can actually come into the series. Actually, I would love if Beast Boy may actually return to the
from Jared Way that there is plans to do a crossover of all the Young Animal books.
The Ace?
Well,
yeah, there's actually plans to do one, and he actually admitted that Young Animal was all his idea. He came with the idea of Young Animal, and the fact that
he wants to do a crossover of all the Young Animal all Young Animal crossover. That could actually work since Young Animal takes place in the DC universe to begin with.
Yeah, and put down to other books.
Love to see the Mother Panic book too. I would love to see it take part in a Batman crossover because it takes place in Gotham.
Batwoman. I would say now. Let her take place with Batwoman.
I say Batwoman only, not other Batman books because other Batman books.
Batwoman is currently going around the world in her book, even though in Detective Comics she's still in Gotham.
Speaking of Detective Comics, I read the issue and I read Action Comics this week, and guess who's coming back, ladies and gentlemen?
Who's coming back?
Tim Drake. Batman's gonna try to find him finally. Against the Zatanna with dark magic.
Yeah, about time. I was so happy to see her in the book. She's wearing her pre-Flashpoint costume.
That made me so happy.
She has the fishnet net stockings.
Yeah, which I'm still kind of bothered of why in the world they got rid of it in the first place.
New 52, everybody has to look edgier.
Yeah, their original look. I'm trying to think what was his name. Ragman. He was from.
Actually, what happened?
Ragman.
To half of these people.
He did show up for one issue of Batgirl, and he looks exactly like the way he did in pre-Flashpoint. They didn't change his look at all.
Oh, speaking of books, Action Comics came out, and it was awesome. Holy shit! The Revenge Squad.
And to take on the Superman Revenge Squad, it's the Superman family.
Yep. Right, Superman family should like Lex Luthor, All-New Superman, Supergirl,
Superwoman, Steel. I'm surprised that they won't call upon the Justice League to help them out too.
Well, actually, he's thinking about Lord actually told Go who's blind at the moment for the Blood Vortex stuff from Suicide Squad. It's a long story.
Yeah,
And so
because they're closely tied to each other because, well, they went to Bel Rev to get General Zod.
Yeah.
Oh, I read
I
Suicide
see
Squad.
that.
Guess who the new leader of the Suicide Squad is?
Harley Quinn.
Yes, I was actually surprised. I did not expect her to be the leader of the Suicide Squad.
Anything that involves Harley Quinn is weird because, especially with her solo series, which take place, God knows where it takes place, because it's just so confusing.
Whatever he wants to. Greg Rucka just dropped up his run for Wonder Woman. His last issue came out this week.
Yeah, it was a great ending to his run.
But it doesn't tie up everything that has to do with both the lies.
Yeah, that finally got wrapped up. I really enjoyed the run. It's a great run.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. She went back to. She finally found her way back to Themyscira.
I think she did. I know that the next arc is going to be a different creative team, and then Robinson is going to take over issue 31.
Oh, okay. Here's something I've been waiting for. Is anyone ever going to touch the freaking plot about her twin brother?
Actually, fun fact about that, that's going to be addressed to Jim Robinson. He's addressing it.
Robinson's going to do it?
Yeah, I think so. That's what he was Grail.
He actually announced on Twitter that he's going back to DC to Wonder Woman.
Okay, then. So I know Tom King's finally going to address the 3 Jokers with the War of Jokes and Riddles. We're finally getting some resolution with the Flash, with everything that's going on with Jay and everything.
With the Flash. Speaking of the Flash, we'll talk about his new order in a sec.
No. Here's something that's even weirder. Since he's a paradox, he has the power to come back from the dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here's something really weird, though. You know how in the Robert Venditti run, they had a version of him? He just called Professor Zoom. He's not called Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, that storyline is still canon.
Damn it!
That Flash, Robert Venditti's Flash, is the same one we're seeing right now. It's just now he knows what happens. He knows everything pre-Flashpoint.
Yeah. Basically, because that was a version of basically the one that showed up in that storyline and the original Earbarthon, they're the same character. Basically, retcon it that the one that showed up in the previous on Flash is the same Earbarthon, just that he had different costumes.
Huh? Wait, back up. Wait, you're telling me that new 52 Reverse Flash imposter, who I call not President what Earbarthon, but how do you? Oh, my brain's hurting.
It's straight to the Earbarthon. He basically loves showing up. I think he's a great Flash villain. He's my favorite Flash villain.
Same.
Out of all the Flash villains, he's my favorite because he is such an enjoyable thing to read. Plus, I love the actor who plays him on, who played him on Legends of Tomorrow and Flash.
Same. Awesome.
He did a great job playing Reverse Flash on TV. Well, it kind of bugs me that they never call Reverse Flash on Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, why didn't get the Flash for help? They should have been on to deal with the enemy.
And yet they call Reverse Flash on Flash, but yet they don't call him that Legends of Tomorrow. It's the same people that's behind all 4 of these shows, and yet they forget that he has that code name. It's kind of like with Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold. He is referred to as Captain Cold the whole series, for some strange reason.
And didn't they make a hero at the moment when he got killed off, and then he came back in scene 2, and then he came out.
Yeah, it's actually explained that that the version who showed up in season 2 is before he became a hero.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
They actually fixed that where they erased his memory from like where McRoy left him off, and pretty much everything happened before. It just basically everything after the open of that garage door. Everything from that point forward was erased.
Damn it!
I know
he still dies.
Back off in the 80s, wearing his Miami Vice suit, which I thought was so funny. And Malcolm dropped off. Basically, when he's first recruited, it's just after Damien Dark is killed on TV at the end of season 4 of Arrow, which I haven't finished up Arrow yet, but I heard it had a really good finale.
I didn't watch that. I refuse to watch that Batman rip-off show at this point, but whatever.
But I did watch Flash. Flash had a great ending to it, and as far as I know, Barry, according to what I've heard, Barry was getting out of that prison at the start of season 4.
Yeah, 6 months.
Which good on the people who did the show, basically, for not keeping him in the Flashpoint prison for too long. The Speed Force prison. Though one thing I gotta praise the show for season 4, the main villain is not an evil speedster.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the thinker for what West doing.
Yeah, I think it's one of the thinkers. There's like 2. I think it's the original one, because the second one is an old and is someone who appeared in Jerry Conway's Fire Temple. That Jock Austin made him the second thinker in his book.
Okay. Anyway, speaking at the Flash, the way issue with the Flash came, and besides even fun new origin, one thing that did confuse me is that I can barely remember anything about Eva Fawn. That's still.
Yeah, apparently somehow Fawn, I have no idea how this is. Apparently he erased Iris's memories of Barry.
Wait, I thought he showed Barry that Barry Allen and was the same Flash was the same person.
Yeah.
Yep, he revealed the Iris. Also, he revealed the Iris that he's the one who killed her.
Yeah.
Yes, because he was talking about how he did all this crap from the past.
Yeah. Do you know when that happened?
In the 70s or 80s.
Happened in the late 70s.
Yeah,
he
70s.
did it. Yeah, it's never shown on panel when he actually did it, but it was revealed that he did do it. And the way he was doing his hand, shaking his hand, like the way, you know how he did on a TV show where he vibrates his hand?
Yeah.
Basic part. Yeah. He was going to do that also to Barry's, what was going to be a second wife, but he stopped him.
He snapped his neck.
Yeah, and he was trying to trial for it, and he was pronounced not guilty.
Yep.
It was a good storyline.
But we had to quite damn nerves.
Yeah, but how he got resurrected. I know he got resurrected in Blackest Night.
Wait, I got
back sometime during the when Jeff Jones read the Flash miniseries that led to Flashpoint.
Yeah, but he got resurrected.
I got Final Crisis. He came back to life.
Black Lantern zombie, and then thanks to the White Lantern, he was brought back fully. Because if you saw the ending of issue 8, he's actually part of those group of characters who basically.
Yeah, he came back from Brightest Day. No, Brightest Day had a storyline involving him.
Oh.
So Flash Rebirth, I think, was a tie-in to Brightest Day.
Oh, it was? Huh.
I think it was because, well, he came back there, and it's also kind of basically how, even though Barry had been brought back prior to that, basically the whole point of the first Flashpoint Rebirth, the miniseries, would just explain how he came back. That was really the whole point of it, and led into.
Well, that and it retconned the entire thing about the Speed Force. Basically, Jeff Jones basically said Barry Allen is the Speed Force / he generates the Speed Force or something.
I think we retconned Margaret one of Wally West's Flash, but that guy sucks because Margaret was.
Yeah, I think he also retired the Wally West Flash.
Yeah, that annoyed me. As a Wally West fan, I didn't like that.
I'm sure you don't like the fact that Dan Abnett basically has it in the current Titans book where he hooked up Wally with Donna Troy.
That made me laugh because poor Lloyd.
Yeah, that kind of makes no sense for Wally and Donna to hook up at all.
Yeah.
One, these two have never had things with each other in the past. And two, it's just a timeline screwing with him.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with Dr. Manhattan.
Probably.
That is a possibility.
Actually, speaking of Titans, what's up with Teen Titans? I heard it related to Teen Titans, and did tell the follow his contract stuff, and like, oh boy,
This contract was kind of weird. I basically saw Benny Uppercome story, both plotline. It was so weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Apparently, Wally, the Black Wally West is definitely fired from the Teen Titans. Which I'm like, whenever someone leaves a team, they're not fired.
He just left. But you're always once a Titan, always a Titan. That's the pre-52 motto.
Yeah, we fired him, and now he's training up Acolyte, which is fine.
And now he's joining the Dexter team.
The next arc is going to be Black Manta.
People say Benjamin Percy has no idea how to write Damien, which he's writing Damien like how he was in Pre-52 with that 3-issue storyline where Damien basically was running. He thought he was the boss of the Teen Titans.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, but Peter J. Tomas knows how to write him a lot better. So does Grant Morrison.
Agreed.
Everybody, it's just that the way that Benjamin Percy does it. He still has it in that mindset. Oh, I just came fresh off of the League of Assassins. I think I know better than everyone.
Even though it's been years since he did. Wait, but I think the last arc he learned how to make friends, and they became actually cool allies.
That's why I said the way he's writing him is just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not bad series. It's far better Scott with that bullshit, and way better than actually fight for nonsense.
Hey, Scott Bill's writing has gotten better.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of New 52 RS, New 52 RS and Raven, apparently they were about to have a connection there, but New 52 RS.
That's going to be gone. That's gone now because Log's no longer part of it.
Tibia, that's something that the reason they're trying to Ben Percy is trying to have a thing between the two of them, because in the original Marvel from George Perez one, Raven and Wally had sex. Yeah, nice. Basically, she seduced him to rejoin Teen Titans.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
It's never shown a panel of them having sex, but it's told.
Implied.
Sex.
Okay, I can buy it.
It makes Raven one of several women Wally's had sex with over the years.
Anyway, speaking of the you alright?
If he did it with Tina McGee.
Actually, there was one character. Yeah, did she also seduce another woman into raping? Well, technically, some people like to say they raped Dick Grayson.
Oh yeah,
Mirage
did that. And Mirage and Tarantula who did that.
Yes, actually, everybody likes to bring up that Tarantula one.
But no one brings Mirage. Basically, she even though it's kind of implied that she raped Nightwing because she transformed herself into Starfire.
What? When did
and Starfire hates her for doing that.
I don't blame her. I would kick her ass.
Anyone would do that. I mean, look at what happened to Mark Grayson.
That's true. Mark Grayson, at the end, Invincible got raped, and holy shit, that was dark.
He never got over that.
Yeah, and his father does know about the rape, but he stated that the woman has changed since that incident.
Oh no!
And Robot is a complete scumbag. Holy shit!
Yes. Actually, he has good reasons. Actually, I understand his reasons. I can really understand it.
The guy is a sociopath.
Of course he is.
Wait,
but like I said, actually, it's only got 6 issues left, so it's all coming down now. Because now that not only the pure-blooded Viltrum is about to just run right straight through the halflings.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's coming down to it. So Robot's now the in-game boss, and I said, you know what? It's a Robert Kirkman, because I did not see that. We all thought, oh wait, so we're all thinking, well, okay, so Thrag is gonna probably be in-game boss, but it was really Robot this entire time.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting to see if Robot get killed, because Mark, kill Robot, please, because Robot is insane to the point.
No, he hasn't been normal since that dimension hop.
That's true. He's gonna kill he killed him.
Nighthawk by David Walker.
No, I am not.
Well, in Occupy Avengers number 8, it's implied that Nighthawk was executed.
Actually, speaking at the
it was referenced in Occupy Avengers number 8, where it's still the same lineup, and Nightshade is wearing Nighthawk's costume.
Oh.
You know the Nighthawk, not the 616 Nighthawk, the one from JMS's JMS's White Supreme Power universe.
What is Supreme Power? But it part of the old universe.
No, it's a separate universe. It's basically like the Ultimate Universe, but it's basically the original published under the Max imprint. But JMS is the one that came up with it.
Oh, I read that. I read some of that, and it was weird and dark.
Yeah, there's something interesting though. Nighthawk is black in that universe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
half the characters basically are either black or and this is really weird if you read the original book. Power Princess basically spends like half the series walking around butt ass naked for no reason.
It's Marvel, so what else is new?
Marvel Max. I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah, which, speaking of Marvel Max, when was the last time you saw a Marvel Max book published?
Years.
I think the
I
last
haven't
time
seen Marvel Max since Punisher.
I think the last Max book that was published was, I think it was Fury Max. And that ended, I think it was like 5 years ago it ended.
That's it ended like what before the when the 2010s were starting. We're finally getting to the 10s.
Yeah. This is that when Disney bought Marvel in 2009, I was worried because Disney's a failing company that they would end the Max imprint, and they kind of did because even though the imprint is, as far as I know, it's still active. It's not been declared defunct by Marvel. Marvel doesn't say anything about it. But I think that is what DC does with Vertigo. You know, bringing creators do their own stuff with under Max.
Well, the thing is, people got a little scared because it's Disney, but Disney owns a lot of other things. Like they have Miramax Studios and Bootleg Studios, which made Jay and Silent Bob. People don't realize adult-centered themes in their stocks. I mean, they do have stocks in Playboy. People also don't realize that as well.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah. It's like they're not a full family-friendly company.
Yeah, but they're known for family-friendly stuff. That's what they're known for.
Speaking of Marvel, DC, you know, I read Blue Beetle this week, and it was amazing. Holy shit, I did awkward. Awesome. To see Blue Beetle at the beat the magic creature thing. It was awesome to have me get the tech course too.
He got back to Scarab at the end of the issue.
Yep. That made me happy.
After he lost it, what was it, like 2 issues ago, I think he lost it?
Yep.
Yeah, and he's been running around wearing Ted Kord's old costume.
That's amazing to Ted Kord's old costume. I'm happy.
What is going on in Blue Beetle exactly? Because I want to try it out, but I see it and people just saying it's just a mess series.
Blue Beetle and Danny teaming up to take on Archon the Sorcerer.
Yep. From Dr.
Basically,
Fate.
Charlotte Fulton character. They got the Charlotte Fulton characters just teaming, palling around with each other.
It's OMAC, and it's not the Jack Kirby OMAC. It's the one Dan DiDio.
It's two OMAC.
Yes, it's not Brother Eye or Biomac. Or,
yeah.
His crazy.
I read the OMAC series. It's actually not bad. It's just that the book didn't sell too well for it to last more than 8 issues. And
didn't it get canceled?
Here's kind of the weird thing about OMAC. The original OMAC book that Jack Kirby did also lasted for 8 issues.
I'm excited for the return of Mr. Miracle series Tom King is doing.
Yeah,
that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be something, and it's a 12-issue maxi series.
Yeah. Oh, I also like the Bug. The Bug has been doing great. Read the second issue, loved it.
Yeah, and I found this out from Jared Way during his interview with Kevin Smith. Lee Aldridge is Mike Aldridge's brother.
Wait, what? Hang on.
The writer of the book, Lee Aldridge.
Yeah.
Lee
Aldridge is Mark in their name. I kind of guessed that one.
Yeah, I kind of suspect they were. I know they were kind of related. I don't know what the relation was. Basically, they're brothers.
Yeah, I pretty much figured that because when I saw the word okay, they're related somehow. I'm not gonna question it. In fact, I didn't know who Jared Way was until I saw it on Doom Patrol that he was the co-founder of My Chemical Romance, which I never heard anything from him.
Oh, here's something interesting that you might not know. Guess what his first comic was he ever wrote?
Which one?
The Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy.
That sounded like an evil title.
Yeah, it's actually, if you look it up online, it's an actual comic. It didn't last too long, but that was his first comic he ever wrote. And he actually wrote that while he was on tour. And apparently now he's got time now where he's I think he's off tour now because he's also a singer as well. I've never heard his music, but
Me neither. I didn't even know he was famous.
yeah, he kind of is. The only other book he's doing aside from Duke, I think he's doing Shade the Changing Girl.
Huh? No one a book on acid trip. Drink confusion.
Yeah. I don't think he's doing Cave Curse and the Cybernetic Eye. I don't think he's doing that one. I think it's somebody else.
Speaking of DC book that came out, there's actually the final issue of Supergirl being Super came out, and I love this series. It's like American Alien, but with Supergirl, and that's awesome.
Did you know that she met with Superman at the end of the issue?
No, I didn't see that one coming.
At the end of Supergirl being Super, she finally met up with Superman.
Finally.
So his costume is not New 52 costume. It looks like his DC Rebirth costume.
I'm pretty fine with that. So I'm guessing
it's Superman, and they're finally meeting up for once.
Yeah, which I kind of think that the series is not canon to DC Universe at all. Despite Superman wearing his correct costume, we know he's wearing his current costume. I think this is an alternate universe miniseries.
Yeah, an Elseworld story. It's very like Super American Alien did. Or Supergirl.
Yeah, it's implied that Supergirl might be it's implied that she might be bisexual in the series. That's what it's implied to be, because she has a thing with men and women, even though she's never shown to do anything with it. But it's implied she's bisexual.
Supergirl?
Yeah, Supergirl. It's implied that in the Supergirl being Super miniseries, it's implied she's bisexual.
Also dealing with another evil Kryptonian.
Yeah, he's not like General Zod at all, because he doesn't have the same like talking the way he does, but he's similar kind of to General Zod, only a little bit, but he's nothing like Zod at all. One thing, he's too small like Zod.
The guy more psychopath.
Yeah, plus Zod, it's not him being crazy. He's a tactical genius.
Yeah, this guy is more insane.
Yeah, because humans experiment on him.
Yep.
That's mainly what happened with him. He just got experimented by humans, and he wants to kill all the humans because of that.
Yep.
Oh, did you see the final two DC Looney Tunes one shots?
Which one shots?
The last two that came out were Batman Elmer Fudd and Jonah Hex / Yosemite Sam.
Wasn't one of them basically like a Western, and the other one was a weird mobster story? Yeah, I didn't get it.
Well, the Yosemite Sam one, here's kind of something really weird about it. Yosemite Sam looks completely different under the Jonah Hex story, where Jonah Hex looks like how he normally does.
Yeah.
You know, with the whole skin thing. And Yosemite Sam is basically taller than he is in his Looney Tunes counterpart. He still has that, that weird mustache he has?
Mm-hmm.
That long red mustache. He still has that, and he has a smaller hat. And he basically is not like a midget like he normally is. He's basically a guy who looks like he's probably about 5'6". And Jonah Hex is hired by him to do a job, and he succeeds at it. And Jonah Hex in the Looney Tunes story looks so bizarre. He kind of looks like the way he did on the Batman animated series.
Oh, by the way, in Superman and Supergirl, being Super, Lex Luthor shows up in this series.
Yeah, it's not surprising because it's a super book, so why not?
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
I'll be right back, guys.
Actually, I'm looking at the previews for what's coming out this month. We got the previews for Dark Metal issues 2 to 3.
Hey, wait, are those one shots?
No, the one Scott Snyder's doing.
Oh yeah, now I remember the whole basically with Joker.
Nth Metal.
And
the Nth Metal.
Yeah, the Nth Metal.
What he's doing revolves around the Nth Metal. Yeah, it says here that it seems Superman and Wonder Woman hunt for the missing Batman, missing ally. Batman investigates a mystery spanning centuries when the world's greatest detective discovers a foe even greater than the Justice League could possibly imagine. Will Earth heroes be ready? And issue 3 says Superman is pulled into a mystery of the dark multiverse while the Justice League follows the trail to a weapon that could keep the forces of the dark multiverse at bay. What could be the dark multiverse? Is that supposed to be like, I don't know,
How are we in Justice? So I'll go back in Justice Universe again.
Oh, and it seems Joshua Williams is doing a one-shot. Batman, the Red Death.
Again, to do with the Flash. It's a Flash version that's evil.
Yeah, it has it looks like the Flash with a Batman insignia. I don't know. They have Batman insignias. There's also Batman, the Murder Machine, one shot. We have Batman, the Dawnbreaker. Thing, but if you could tell by the silhouettes, it looks like Batman of the multiverse or something like that. Because one is written by Sam Humphries, Batman the Drown is written by Dan Abnett, Batman the Merciless is written by Peter J. Tomasi.
Hey!
Okay, here we go. Nightwing. Let's see what's going on with Nightwing. Oh, and Spiral too.
Spyro? I thought Spyro got destroyed.
Now, Mr. Minos has returned to hijack Nightwing's brain and steal the superhero secrets, while Huntress and Nightwing are able to save every superhero in the world, or will Mr. Minos' scheme shatter Nightwing's mind beyond repair? Okay, that's going on in Nightwing issue 28, and Suicide issue 25 is Kill Your Darlings finale, inspired by Amanda Waller's twisted vision of control. International Suicide Squad descend upon metahuman populations around the world. The people's astonishing endgame is finally laid bare, prompting Harley Quinn to take the unbelievable action to save the world from the Suicide Squad's own dark imitators. Okay.
Sounds interesting.
Titans issue 12. Oh, 2012, we got the Bat Family. I see Green Arrow, Black Canary, Nightwing, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, Batgirl, Robin, Damian, and Goliath.
Wait, which Robin? Is it Tim?
Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne's Robin. For the Teen Titans. Yeah. This says here a Dark Knight. Oh, it's a Titans of Metal Resistance. Okay. Says here they're going to be fighting for Gotham's soul. Starts here when Robin receives a distress call from Nightwing urging him to return home. He discovers Gotham City has been transformed into a mosaic of monsters, magic, and doom. Trapped inside the Riddler's deadly maze with nowhere to return, Robin soon assembles the unlikely team hometown heroes, including Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Black Canary, and Green Arrow, to find the missing Nightwing and save the city.
Is this the Gotham Resistance crossover?
Is it a one shot? I'm confused.
Yeah, these are all Dark Knight. No, it going to the metal crossover.
Which I'm looking forward to that one because
these are.
I love the one shot that Snyder Capullo did.
Here's something interesting. Action Comics is doing the Oz effect. It says here the agents of Mysterious Mr. Oz begins here in Action Comics 987 and 988. The agents of Mr. move as the Man of Steel works to stop the chaos that unleashed in Metropolis across the globe. But when Mr. Oz steps from the shouts, his identity rocks the last son of Krypton to its core. The story that began at DC Rebirth begins to end here. As Superman struggles the ramification of Mr. Oz's identity, the mysterious figure's origins and long road to Superman's doorstep finally reveals himself. Okay, at 987, we'll finally know who Mr. Oz is.
Here's my theory. My theory is Automated or Prefecture Trooper.
Yeah. One thing I've heard that Snyder refers to this crossover as, he refers to it as Rebirth's Dark Twin.
Dark Twin.
Okay, yeah, so if Rebirth is all about bringing back the heroes.
This crossover as, because this crossover is simply put just going to show a bunch of evil versions of Batman.
Okay, I don't really get that. Why is Batman even sent to the universe? I thought we were done with that stuff.
Well, this is it. The way it sounds, it kind of sounds similar to multiverse.
Oh, multiverse.
It's like it's a Dark Greater Rebirth. Just think of Dark Greater Rebirth.
Gotcha. So Rebirth will be more Dark Greater and edgy.
Y'all talking at the same time. Go first, Nick, then you go, Tevia.
Okay, I think Snyder is doing the main book.
Yeah.
Metal. He's doing that book.
He's doing that. Other tight ends are being done by Peter J. Tomasi, Sam Humphries, Dan Abnett, Benjamin Percy.
All excellent writers.
So it's like the people who are doing other Rebirth books basically are
Doing a
doing.
one-shot. Yeah, a tie-in one-shot for Metal.
Which I'm fine with that because there's one shots and it's gonna be short. Unlike
Not
Marvel,
Brian is not doing that.
having garbage already.
Okay, there's Aquaman issue 28 is basically the final to the Underworld storyline, which has Dolphin in it.
Yeah, she actually showed up in issue 25.
And let's see. All-Star Batman, first ally. Okay, that's just Scott Snyder. He's just finishing the first ally before he actually starts on Metal.
I thought also Batman ended.
But that is going to be the last issue.
Yeah, and then he's doing Metal. Oh, and we got Batgirl issue 15, Summer of Lies Part 2, and it shows Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon kissing each other.
Damn it!
This is Batgirl and Nightwing. Yeah, it says this is Batgirl and Nightwing cover which villain from their past has returned. They realized something worse. It was all a trap. When everything they thought they knew comes crashing down, their feelings for each other. And it shows them kissing, so it may or may not happen. And we got Batgirls and the Birds of Prey issue 14, which starts. Yeah.
The whole like the Facer stuff. Like, what's gonna happen Nightwing and the Facer? Is that could be broken up?
I don't know. I have no idea what all is going on so far. Well, just have
to... that Nightwing World Order is just gonna be a miniseries.
Yeah,
let's see.
Elseworld story.
The next Birds of Prey issue is just looks like a one shot. It's not any part. So let's see. Huntress thought it would be a good idea to get the class of her students out of Gotham City for a day. Unfortunately, trouble follows as the Birds of Prey and can the birds complete a mission without the curiosity perspective of a bunch of kids catching on? So just it seems like a filler issue.
Okay.
And we also have the War of Jokes and Riddles, issues 30 and 31. Let's see, in part 2, it says here that in our second War of Jokes and Riddles until its making of the supervillains, he's been pushed by Batman to snitch on the Joker and cajoled by the Joker to betray Batman. Now the flunky of who White Man finally snapped. He lost everything in his life. A crime is the only way to go. I guess it has something to do with White Man. I haven't read that first issue.
Wait, but isn't War for Just Little a flashback story?
Yes, it's like this is basically Tom King's Batman's year 2.
So it's not Zoe. Zoe's been looking out of existence.
Yeah.
No. Year 1 still happened. It's just now this is the second year in Batman's career.
No, not year 1. 0 year.
I know that the whole story is going to be told in flashback, but Batman is present day being in bed with Catwoman.
Yeah, that made me happy. I'm happy about that.
Okay.
I'll define 0 year, not year 1.
0 year, I guess it still happened. I don't know. It's really sketchy when it comes to DC.
I think it was a good storyline that kind of basically
Go on.
I would say the middle part is the weakest part of the whole storyline, the Dark City arc.
Mm-hmm.
That is by far the weakest story of the entire story arc. The first part, Secret City, is really good.
I didn't know we bought the story.
Dark City really wraps up the storyline. But it thanks that storyline that we got Steve Thomas.
Oh wait, I don't care about that. Still lives.
Here's something to tell you. It says in Batman Beyond issue 12, Steve Orlando is doing a issue.
Ooh,
Batman and Bruce Wayne are away, so who's left to protect Neo Gotham? Enter Nisa, the seldom seen 15-year-old Batgirl of the future. Crime and Corruption League Commissioner Barbara Gordon to the lawless neighborhood of Crown Point, where she soon finds herself under siege. Can this young, self-made Cape Crusader save Gordon?
So we have Batgirl Beyond finally.
Yes.
Okay, I can buy it.
There's a fun fact about the about Batgirl Beyond stuff. There was original plan. You know that pink hair girl from the series.
Yeah.
His friend.
Yeah, there was plans to make her Batgirl.
That would have been awesome. Why can't we get that?
I think she's in the current series now.
Yeah, she did. I think the future's that nonsense.
Yeah. There was plans to make her Batgirl, but my guess is because of cancellation of the Batman Beyond TV show, that's the reason why the plans never went through.
Damn it.
That's the only thing that they actually heard they actually wanted to do that they never got a chance to do on the show. It's too bad they never did that when they brought back Batman Beyond when Adam Beecham did the book.
Yeah, like I beat Batman Beyond Hush, and I actually love that story. I actually own that book.
Yeah, where Hush is actually Hush's granddaughter.
Actually, Hush in the Beyond universe would actually search for it.
Wait, Maxine? I think wasn't her name Maxine?
Yeah, but Maxine.
Black friend. Yeah.
Max, for short.
I thought it was a fun character on the show.
Yeah, awesome.
They didn't do much with her, and it took her a little while. And she found out before Dana found out that Terry was Batman.
Yeah, she was awesome. I love Maxine.
Yeah, but in the comic, she never found out until he came back from the dead in the first arc.
Yeah, that annoyed me because Tim Burke's about it at the time.
Is it just me, or is Dan Jurgens trying to make her to be the Batman Beyond version of Vicky Vale?
I thought you were trying to make her like Oracle.
I mean, like Vicky Vale, where she's a reporter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's like Vicky. She's even though that because it's Dan Jurgens, he kind of also went right there to be like Lois Lane in a way. Because he wrote Lois Lane for what was it, like 9 years?
Actually, he's running in Action Comics.
Yeah, which he's doing a great job with that.
Yeah, I'm happy about that because Action Comics is amazing. It's good.
With his one for Action Comics, it kind of feels like he's revisiting stuff that he did back in the 90s and make it and sort of modernize it in a way. Like, even though he didn't do the Superman Squad, that was somebody else, but he's bringing back good ideas from the 90s.
Yeah, not bad ideas.
Oh, you just see Dr. Lemonade's review of Cam, I think his name is, the guy who's Dr. Lemonade. See his review of the first trade of Superman Rebirth?
I see Dr. Lemonade review good. I've seen a lot of videos from weird.
Yeah, apparently he thought that Eradicator was a garbage character.
Huh.
Yeah, this is according to him. And he also basically criticized the Superman storyline. And he also heavily criticized Nightfall.
I can understand that. Like, it's his opinion.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while, but when he posted his videos recently, it was the first time he posted anything in a few months.
Yeah, well, the last video he made with two drunk bags and played Bubba Bobby's Sympathy.
Yeah. Jeremy, in case you don't know who we're talking about, he's a friend of ours. So we know, and he's also one of my subscribers to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's one of several people we actually know on here, along with.
Yeah, I just had contact him at the months ago, but he was busy.
Yeah, I actually did comment on one of his videos when he talked about. I think when he reviewed Trinity, or was one of the ones he actually got back to me. And then he became one of my subscribers to my YouTube channel, and right now I got 69 subscribers to my YouTube channel.
That's good for him. What's that my new channel?
Last weekend, Edgar has now got over 200 subscribers on his channel.
Yep. And I congratulate him.
I just haven't. I'm eventually gonna start pumping out videos when I actually know what kind of format I want to put it out as.
Speaking of short,
I've put up at least 2 videos in the past couple of days. I put out my review of Boruto, which surprisingly, it's my highest viewed video ever on my YouTube channel.
Huh? I thought the Dance Travel was the highest one.
Days. I have never seen this before. The highest I ever got is maybe 40 views on one video. This one has 332 views when I last looked at it.
Wow.
I have never had a YouTube video ever be that high before.
I think the YouTube video that high for me with my Spider-Man video, the We Are Spider-Man part, they get 1,000 views.
Yeah, but the last video I posted up was basically another part of my Bleach anime review where I talked about the OVAs, movies, and the omics.
Nice.
That's only had 1 view on it.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, only one person. It's kind of odd though that that my Boruto anime review gets over 300 and this one gets 1. Heck, my last part, my Yu Hakusho review has got like no views on it. I don't know, no one's watching.
YouTube is weird with its system. It's sitting in broken oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go by searches, and it depends on what you're doing. What it really depends on what animes and stuff you're touching on.
That's true.
Yeah, I know Boruto is popular. That's probably the reason why my Boruto video, not even my first Boruto video, when I reviewed the first episode, not even with this one this high before. I think the highest I got was like 20 views on that one.
I still need to do my review of My Hero Academia. I still seen 2 ends, I'm gonna do my review. Attack on Titan season 2. I need you guys to do a review there because I trying to basically watch out in dubs. But it's taking forever because Tsunami's scheduling is so bad. Ugh.
Attack on Titan Tibia. I actually just started reading the manga from Attack on Titan.
Nice. Actually, Jeremy, what's kind of DC? What's kind of show entertaining because you stopped that Bucko Bird to play?
Yeah.
Actually, I was looking at Blue Beetle. It seems that apparently on issue 13, he's going to the 31st century with Terry Magnus, the Flash of the 31st century.
Cool.
And he's going to learn why he's been in El Paso, Texas, and learn a shocking secret about his life.
Terry Magnus. Does that kind of sound like the Batman Beyond?
No. Favorite something for the superheroes.
Okay.
Let's see, Cyborg 16.
I don't care about Cyborg. I don't read that book.
Me neither. Okay, here's something going in Deathstroke.
It's been going on for way too long. I think he's ending really soon.
Well, it seems like Deathstroke's new Titans team is already on a rocky start because I'm looking at the cover and already Rose has already put a staff through Slade's chest. And he's bleeding. And she's bleeding. Let's see, Defiance Part 3. As the team begins to crack under Slade's harsh leadership tactics, Defiance is called into action after a cruise ship.
Did you see the cover for the first part of Defiance? Where
it shows his Dark Titans. Yeah, Justice League International.
It's actually homage to a cover done by Andrew Maguire.
Oh, wait, here's something. Okay, here it is. Detective Comics 964 to 965. Dystopia. Anarchy has shown spoiler the world has built beneath Gotham City, which he plans to bring into the light, but he needs to know who helped him build it. And what's more, the alliance he has put Steph back into Batman's radar, and now the two are on a collision course. And in Lonely Place of the Living Part 1, it's slow. This story you demanded. Where in the world or otherwise is Tim Drake? Red Robin faces a crossroad, escape the most devious prison ever devised, or find himself abandoned beyond time and space for all eternity. Not much of a choice, right? But let's see. But when he finds out just who locked to meet with him,
I kind of
let's see. Tim's role will change anyway.
So
yeah,
when I read this list, I wasn't all that surprised because I kind of suspect that for a while. Because this is the same place where Mr. Mistleflick was kept.
Yep.
Yeah, but he says somebody he knows is trapped him. It says Tim world will change in ways he never imagined. This is one of the biggest stories because it says here, just who locked Tim in, locked in there with Tim. Oh, somebody else is locked there with Tim.
Connor, it's gonna be Connor.
Yeah, because it says this is gonna be the next biggest story that's gonna shake up the Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Who will be Connor, Kent? Who will be Connor?
Several good stories with it so far.
That have been amazing.
Though I'm still not liking the whole direction what Tinief is doing with spoilers.
Yeah, I agree with that. That would piss me off. But I didn't get mad about it because I love Tin. He's a good writer. I think he's hand on deck.
Like this is the only thing I do not like he's doing with Detective Comics. Everything else is fine. I even told Eddie Barrows. the original artist of Detective Comics for the current book. I think the last issue he did was the 950.
Yeah, 950 though with the Deverton Drake.
Yeah, but that was his last issue he did. And I don't know if you agree with me or not because he couldn't hear me all the way because a lot of people were talking where this is a Midtown Orlando. But he does enjoy the fact that he does like he did appreciate it when I told him I really do enjoy his artwork.
That's good news.
Because Eddie Burrows is a damn good artist. I don't know what book he's doing now, but last I saw him when I left him, he was drawing a cover for All-Star Batman.
Okay, in the Flash, it seems like whatever's going on in with the Reverse Flash, Barry now has the negative Speed Force powers.
How do you get those? I thought that's why Professor Zoom aka Reverse Flash's power set.
Well, in issues 31 and 30 to 31, it says here that Barry Allen's personal life is in shambles. His negative Speed Flash powers aren't working properly, and someone has been tampering with the evidence of Central City's police department. The Flash is not having a good day. It's going to get worse when he comes face to face with Bloodworth, a terrifying new ability that has secret ties to Barry Allen. And it said part 2, it says here Central City is in the battleground for the most brutal fight of Barry Allen's life. He squares off against the monster's Bloodworth, whose powers are so gruesome we can't tell you more about it. Yeah, okay. And making things worse, Flash has confronts the unstoppable new threat, the fact that it's all his fault. When it's the penultimate act of the negative Flash story and the beginning of the unforgettable new chapter of Barry Allen's life. So I guess it has to do with the negative Speed Force.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, at least
actually, comics. I do want to talk about that so much, but Zach, here's my theory. I have two theories. Option A, it's Connor Kent, aka Superboy, so they have John Connor find me, that would be adorable. Or option B, it's Bart Allen. The real Bart Allen. Bart Toy can just go away.
Oh, there's something's going on in Green Arrow. In issue 30, Green Arrow's going to team up with Green Lantern again.
Yay! The two
they're
Green
doing it
again.
Actually, what's the issues with each other in the Rebirth storyline? Because apparently they don't really like each other. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. What was up that? Because in the pre-52, they were best friends, but in here, apparently he doesn't want to ask have Jordan for help.
Well, in the new 52, they screw up Green Arrow's history department, Sandy.
I looked at my Barnes of Hand review. The views just way up. It's now up to 500 reviews for that video.
Nice.
Yep.
Actually, I'm surprised that Benjamin Percy has been kept going on this long. 31 issues so far with the Ninth Circle as the big bad.
Didn't he also like New 52 Green Arrow stuff? Wait.
Yeah, he did. He only did the last 12 issues before the relaunch. So by the time issue 31 comes out, he's been doing it for 43 issues he's done in a row.
Oh, and the first Out of Time is coming to an end, issue 31.
Out
Okay.
of Time.
The first writer to do this many issues in a row since Mike Grawl.
Nice.
Grawl did 80 issues in a row.
Okay.
Oh, here's something that's going to happen. And when it started from issues 25 all the way going to 29, 29, we're going to have the Fall of the Gods. It's going to deal with the new gods now. Yeah, we're dealing with the new gods again. Well, because it says here in issues 28 how Jordan races through the cosmos, hunting the speedster of the new beast, chasing Light Ray. How must secure the High Father if the Green Lantern Corps plans to protect him? And the universe has a chance of survival. Can the greatest pilot of the universe chase down a god who moves at the speed of light? And let's see. And here it says there's a god killer robot in the source wall. If you give an inch, the corpse gets pushed into the
Godhead.
Oh, here's somebody we haven't seen in a long time, probably since Jack Kirby's era. Yuga Khan's coming back.
Who?
Darkseid's dad.
Where's he? Okay. I think we saw him in Darkseid War. Jono Captain Marvel.
Darkseid's dad. I think Darkseid killed him.
No, well, he was in the from last I know, anytime a new god dies or the gods die, they go to the source wall.
What time I saw it in the Shazam time? Oh, Captain Marvel time. No, I can't.
Yeah, and he fought him. Yeah, Captain Marvel threw him into the source wall. Apparently, he's freed again. He's going around killing the new gods.
Well, do you know who is trapped in the source wall that is a Green Lantern villain?
Black Hand?
Yeah, Black Hand is in the source wall. Oh, and there's still one villain. I don't know if Venditti ever touch upon him again. He's out of the source wall, and it's never been bothered to probably explain how he got out of it. Relic.
Wait, Relic, they did explain that he eventually got out because of Black Hand.
God damn it.
Do you think Venditti might do anything more with Relic? Because he seems like
actually a lot of. Well, from what I've seen in Comic Vine, a lot of things people don't want Relic back because with the whole lights out and retconning everything Jeff Johns did.
Relic sucked in the villain. He was boring.
Well, he wasn't a bad villain. It's just nobody liked the storyline. Nobody liked the fact that Robert Venditti retconned anything Jeff Johns did.
Yeah, that's something I thought was really weird. If you read, I think it was Green Lantern Lost Army and Age of Oblivion, Relic is basically the same height as the Green Lanterns, and yet in Lights Out, he's pretty much the size of a giant.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me whatsoever. I didn't get that.
The thing with the source wall is that there's many mysteries about the source wall. I know Kirby himself invented it, but the thing about the source wall is not every single mystery has been explored. There's so many story potentials. There's so much story that people can tell with the source wall.
No, actually, that's what didn't Jack Kirby come up with the concept of the source wall as it is supposed to be the infinite mystery, as in anything could be in the source wall, and anyone who touches it will just be absorbed because you're not supposed to know what's in it.
And you can't.
One person is trapped in the source wall pre-Flashpoint. I have no idea if you ever released or not, thanks to the Flash reboot. Superboy Prime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, seven source wall ever since the end, but issue 100.
Actually, the source wall has been shown since Multiversity.
Oh.
That source wall is another multiverse.
The first time I've ever seen it in this current continuity was in Lights Out.
Wasn't Lights Out the story that but it killed when he go near the Green Man and kill John Stewart?
Yes, that's what it basically. That's the one nobody likes. I don't like that retcon.
Also, let's see, that had Kyle briefly dropped in the source wall.
He got free because of the white, because apparently he refilled the reservoir.
I think,
yeah, I ignore that completely. That's
bullshit. Also, I know that during the Godhead crossover, Black Hand himself was brought to source wall, which you gotta praise Venditti for doing something original with Black Hand, bring him to the source wall, something that's never been done before at all in Black Hand's long-running history. So Jeff Johns also different his backstory as well, because his backstory is different from the one we know. The one we have now is that he's a hardcore necrophiliac.
Well, the one Jeff Johns made, yeah, and then he eventually just committed suicide.
Yep.
But it's basically, I know that it was explained in the Renegade storyline of why Hal has been back in the source wall, because he was killing people with his hands.
Renegade,
his hands weren't messed up.
I hate the Renegade story. Renegade story made me mad.
Yeah, and I'm not sure whose bright idea it was to have Sam Heffrey bring back the Phantom Lantern, because even Simon Boggs brought up this because he was kind of there during that crossover. The Phantom Lantern basically got killed by Necron.
But then he came at the light because Necron couldn't kill him, because Necron said, "You're not like."
Well, that was apparently. Oh, Volthoom apparently. I don't even think this is the correct Volthoom.
Yep.
You think it's the one from Earth 3?
No, Earth 3 Volthoom died.
That one's dead. He died during Darkseid. I don't even know. It's confusing.
Yeah, it's something to hit, but at least that Sam Heffrey's remembered that little factoid.
Yep.
Yeah. At least he's doing something with it, and he's making great story. He's actually making. He did more work with Simon Boss and Jessica Cruz than actual Jeff Johns did, because they were just kind of a waste.
Boss basically was no one did anything with him. His appearances were very sporadic. So for he was the Green Lantern. He was just like America. And he was also
Then he went nowhere. He went exile.
yeah, but his last appearance prior to Rebirth was in. Well, he did show up in the those two miniseries they did with the Green Lantern Corps, Lost Army, Edge of Living. He showed up there, but prior to those two miniseries, his last appearance was at the end of Godhead.
Yeah, and that's it. That was the end of Silent Bus. He was in exile. Same with Jaime Lanez.
Jessica Cruz. John did something with her, basically, even though he barely developed her during his Justice League, he just half the time he forgot she exists. It's that he wrote her in the book, but half the time she just did nothing.
Yeah,
that's because like I said, he had bigger plans, especially with Owlman. He had bigger plans with these characters.
Then they got killed off. Wait, that's who survived. Super Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh man, got killed off.
The Crime Syndicate.
And Metron.
I would say all of them are dead except for one character.
Grid.
Martian Manhunter. Well, their Martian Manhunter is still alive on Earth 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's explained in the Trinity of San Pandora series during her time for Forever Evil that she was sent to Earth 3 when Pandora's box was open.
I hate Pandora. Pandora didn't use the character.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, she was sent to Earth 3, and then pretty much the Crime Syndicate came to the same portal.
That could be dumb. I mean, that made no sense. Pandora didn't use the character.
I gotta praise Johns for this. That was a shocking cliffhanger to end the Trinity War crossover.
Really? Yeah, it gave us Forever Evil.
Yeah, but then Forever Evil made Dick Grayson a spy.
I blame Dan DiDio, because he's always been trying to kill Dick Grayson off for the longest.
That's true.
I've actually thought
tired awful too.
And he does agree with the whole. He does agree with me that with the whole thing of disagreeing with Dan DiDio of trying to kill off Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm glad Chuck Dixon's writing for DC now, doing that Bane Conquest series.
Yeah, it's been amazing right now with Nightwing. Wait, that's not true. Chuck didn't know anymore.
Yeah, that was done by Tim Seeley.
Yeah, my bad. Got my leg mixed up.
Which did you read the most recent issue that came out for Nightwing? I think it came out last week.
I did. It's really good.
Apparently, he's working for Blockbuster now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's odd though. But I saw it was Gathering of Villains. I'm like, some of them I haven't seen. Like one was Tiger Shark, which okay, fine. Some of them I haven't seen in a while, but it was an interesting set of villains that he gathered to work for him. But I'm like, okay, you brought back Blockbuster, a character a lot of people really did like. But what about the rest of the villains that Chuck Dixon came up with during his run, like Lady Vic? Why not bring her back? I mean, yeah, she showed up during Batwing, but there's no reason why Tim Seeley can't use her.
Maybe they'll show up in the future. Actually, speaker also Jeremy, what's going on with Superman?
Actually, I haven't gotten that far yet. Harley Quinn is running for mayor in issues 7 and 28.
I don't care about Harley Quinn. Next.
There's Hellblazer.
It's not really the Vertigo book. The Vertigo book was far better. It's not bad. It's okay.
Yeah, well, Tim Seeley seems to be doing an okay job.
Yeah.
Tim Seeley doesn't do Hellblazer. It's somebody else.
I don't know. He's doing it as of right. Starting with issues 13, he's starting Hellblazer.
Seeley is doing Hellblazer?
Yeah, he's doing. Issue starts from issue 13. He's going to do Hellblazer.
Okay, that makes sense because Tim Seeley he knows how to write horror because he did Hack and Slash.
Okay.
Oh, and oh god, I'm looking at Righteous Justice League, and it just continues to look terrible.
Is it Brian Hitch?
Yes, his run is just continuing to look terrible.
God,
very, very
terrible.
Is he still on that book? I thought he was taken off the episode. Let's just say he's
I
back
thought he
on
was
it.
done with Justice League.
No, he's still going on. So I think issues what issue is this? Because I think he's wrapping it up in the 30s.
But he's not on the book currently. It's somebody else.
Tom DeVago, I think, was on the book.
Yeah, Which they reference Trinity. Trinity number 9.
Oh, is it right? It's just like I think he's wrapping up the storyline, and that's it. Because they still have him on there.
Yeah, but I kind of wish that we would take his off the writing of Justice League.
Oh, you got to echo.
Or, okay, either that or give him a co-writer because Hitch sucks at telling a good story.
All the stories have all been bad except for one story, The Extinction Machine. That's the one good one.
Actually, he has great ideas for these big events. He sucks putting it all together.
Justice League America is one suck. That book with delayed.
Actually, Microverse is actually getting more on the Microverse for the search of Ray Palmer.
No, not that one. That one's good. I meant the other Justice League America, the one Hitch wrote.
Justice League America, yeah.
So, Jeremy, if you would think of a good co-writer to help Hitch, who would you choose as his co-writer?
Actually, we got Joshua Williams, we got Scott Snyder, we got Sam Humphries, we got almost anybody but Hitch.
Yeah, but I highly doubt John to come back because the guy is super busy.
We don't need John for every little thing, though.
Yeah, we don't need Jeff John. We need Joshua Williams.
Joshua
Williams, the squad was amazing.
Actually, bring Greg.
I think last I heard, as of last year, he was working on Batman Earth 1 Volume 3.
Oh. I don't read Batman Earth 1. Teen Earth 1 was not good. Teen Earth 1 was awful.
It's good. It's good. The first book, the main villain was the Penguin.
Okay.
Volume 2, the main villain is the Riddler.
And Volume 3.
Actually, because now at the end of Volume 2, they show Catwoman.
What?
Catwoman got set up they show Selena Kyle in Volume 2.
I thought Catwoman book ended.
Earth 1. We're talking about Earth 1.
Oh, Earth 1. My bad. Sorry.
It still bugs me Catwoman doesn't have a book anymore. Though I did notice, I think it was the end of this recent issue of Batgirl, Catwoman's going to show up in the next issue.
Isn't Catwoman with Batman with Bruce Wayne at the moment?
Yes.
Huh.
Actually, okay, something. In Equilibrium Part 1 of the new Superman, the Suicide Squad is in Shanghai, and Superman of China and the Justice League of China has to help the Suicide Squad defeat Emperor Superman.
Ooh, that's intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that series. That series has been awesome. Holy shit. I didn't expect it.
I can't wait to the first volume. I can't wait to read the first volume of it. I hear so many good things.
It's really good. Yeah. Actually, it's already actually produced a character. It's a name like I can't have a name, but do it properly. Marvel, take the name of DC.
Yeah.
Okay, and the Red Hood and the Outlaws, Bizarro Reborn, Part 1. Bizarro is back, better than ever. He's stronger, faster, and now he's a genius. The outlaws find themselves in the crosshair of Batwoman. She's trying to take down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's chasing down.
I never expected to love this book, but this book has been really good.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Scott Lobdell.
Have you noticed that Lobdell is trying to hook up Red Hood with Artemis?
I can buy that. It's better than Starfire, if you're damn sure.
Yeah, but when Lobdell wrote the first volume, Starfire she never wanted anything to do with Jason Todd. Like it's stated in issue 6 that they never had sex.
Yeah.
They never had a thing for each other. But in Supergirl is their finale with Emil Epis is concluding. Don't know what's going on there in Supergirl.
Supergirl is a good book. I do like that book in Phantom King right now. But I am intrigued with Emil Epis stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, it's something interesting. In Fear Itself Part 2, Superman is going to the antimatter universe.
Ooh. That should be
yes, and he's going to take on Sinestro. And Imperious Lex, it's Game of Thrones on Apocalypse as the lords of the dreaded world battle each other to claim its rule. Lex Luthor is summoned back to the war warring planet, and he will need Superman's help to reclaim the crown he did not ask for. Meanwhile, Lois is confronted by the female Furies, and John faces the children of the fire pits. Huh? That's gonna be interesting.
I am sold about that. That sounds awesome.
Yes, apparently they're bringing up the Lex Luthor plot line that happened in Jeff Johns' run.
Yep.
Nice.
And but John's
Even though
like
it's
Apocalypse.
kind of sad that Jurgens made Lex Luthor give up the mantle of being Superman. I like superhero Lex Luthor. No, Jim Jurgens it seems Tomasi's throwing him back into that whole I used to run Apocalypse storyline.
That could be really cool to see on Evan. Because that plot I haven't wanted anything to start.
Let's see, in Super Sons, they're having a four-part series called Planet of the Capes. And in this, it seems like the Super Sons find themselves blasted across the cosmos to a weird world called Yggdrasil, I guess like Yggdrasil, as Superboy and Robin, endeavor to stop the strange place superpowered factions from killing each other. Can a horde of ultra super powerful aliens, some sentient multiversal clay, and a showdown with the villain Crawclaw stop them from getting back to Earth?
I love Super Sons. It's one of the best books ever, and this story sounds awesome.
Tomasi knows what he's doing.
I noticed that the most recent issue that came out, Phil Jimenez is not on the artwork.
Ooh, here's somebody interesting that's coming back in Superwoman.
Who?
And Supermax Part 1, meet Superwoman's newest roommate, Maxima. When the galaxy's foremost four-drudden superheroes finds herself in need of a hero herself, she turns to Superwoman.
Maxima.
And the planet Earth.
The alien queen who basically spends half the time trying to bang Superman.
Yeah, she's gonna be Lana Lang's roommate. In fact, she needs Lana Lang's help to be a superhero. But Supergirl is unfinished business with the former mentor, bringing the Girl of Steel to Metropolis and into the clutches of the real Maxima. Wait, I guess there's two different Maximas in.
Wait, two different Maximas? Wait,
she's going to be in the clutches of the real Maxima.
Real Maxima? Then who was the other Maxima from New 52?
New 52 Maxima. Well, I guess they're retconning that one because that Maxima was nothing like her previous version. Okay, in Titans 15, we have Double Agent. The hunt for the Titan team's traitor takes an impossible turn when Nightwing is revealed to be an agent of Hive. As the Titans hunt down answers about their leader and friend, loyalties is tested like never before, and the Titans may never recover.
Wait, Dick Grayson is a traitor? Holy shit, that sounds interesting.
Where?
Why would Nightwing join Hive? I thought he hates Hive.
Okay. He might be brainwashed.
Okay, in Trinity, we have Dark Destiny, and it says here that Pandora Pit's origins reveal themselves to Cersei, Ra's al Ghul as John Constantine, and a mystical Trinity working Wonder Woman, powered exorcism on Red Hood, Artemis, and Bizarro.
Yay! Constantine in this book.
Seems like they're getting the mystical Trinity, which is John Constantine, I guess, Swamp Thing, and Zatanna?
Yeah. Yep, but Judge Dark.
I'm not sure.
I'm happy about that.
It's iffy on who the mystical Justice League teammates are.
That's true.
I kind of think that DC needs to bring back Justice League Dark because there was nothing wrong with them, and it was a great concept that was executed really well.
It was the one good book New 52 that didn't piss me off. And it was a fun series.
Okay, finally. Go.
Yeah, the series had great writers like Peter Milligan, Jeff Lemire, and James Amadeus.
It was underrated. It's one of the most underrated series.
Yeah.
But yet they adapted into a movie that came out earlier this year.
And here it is. They're finally saying it. And Wonder Woman, issue 31, Children of the Gods, part 1, spinning from the pages of DC Rebirth and Justice League Darkseid War, legendary writer James Robinson comes aboard to answer one of the biggest questions of the year. Who is Wonder Woman's brother? Taken away from Themyscira the death of Michael, mysterious Jason has been hidden somewhere far from the sight of the gods and men. Wonder Womans are about to intersect in a terrifying way, bringing them face to face with the cosmic threat they never imagined. Don't miss the start of the next great Wonder Woman epic in issue 31, because they even have Grail here.
Okay, so
And
we're gonna do. Wait. Are we gonna do the Dark Side Baby?
Maybe because we have Grail and Giganta, and I don't know if they're going to be helping or facing off against Wonder Woman.
You know, last time I saw Giganta was
Forever Evil. That's
God and Monsters.
The last time I saw her was in the last issue of Trinity of Sin Pandora.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Damn
for
it.
some reason, Ray Fox made her a regular character in the series for some reason.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, and this is practically one of two books she actually appeared in. Because she fought Wonder Woman once prior to this, and that was for one panel in Superman Wonder Woman issue 12.
Damn it. I hate
it must if I have an off panel. And this was the issue that came right after the Superman Doom storyline.
That was awful. She was Doom was one of the worst books ever. I hate that crossover. That story made no sense.
Yeah, but as far as I don't know if it actually is still canon with the current continuity. I have no idea. But I think they kept some elements of New 52 when they merged the two timelines into one. But
Yeah,
I don't think I do know it's not canon anymore. It's a relationship between Wonder Woman. That's not canon.
I'm happy about that. That made me laugh.
But the one thing I tend to think though, because the fact they kind of retcon that, does Wonder Woman remember that she was in a relationship with Superman?
No, I think they're taking all that out. Anything happened with New 52 Superman, they took it all out.
I mean, no Super Doom, no New 52 Mixie, no New 52 Lord, and no New 52 relationship. Nothing. All that's gone. No Grant Morrison Action Comics. Thank God that's gone.
When she first met Superman Batman, she's wearing her Rebirth costume, which kind of makes no sense in a flashback, even though that she only been wearing that costume the past year. And for the past several years, she's wearing the Jim Lee costume.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, actually, speaking of Batman, the Cherry Batman mech, that came back recently in Detective Comics. It was funny.
And Bombshells United comes out.
Yeah,
I don't read Bombshells.
I do. I actually read up to issue 24. Here's the thing about Bombshells, Tibia. Almost half the the whole series is basically all women, and almost all of them, except for like one or two, are lesbians.
Isn't Bombshells an Elseworld story in World War II or the World War I?
Yeah, almost. That's why I say almost all the characters are, pretty much like you have like half the you have the female Dr. Light in relation with Big Barda.
Okay, I thought it was married to Mr. Miracle.
One issue I read, they had Selena Kyle make out with Batwoman.
That's funny.
Which, even though in that continuity, get this, her wife is Renee Montoya.
Nice.
It seems Garth Ennis is writing a new book. Just the story of Dastardly Dan and Dudley.
I have no idea if this is canon with DC Universe or just a standalone book.
It's probably a standalone book.
These are Hanna-Barbera titles.
Yeah, all Hanna-Barbera with
that's
actually random that he picked these two.
Yeah, there's I think here's something really weird. Have you noticed almost every single one of the Hanna-Barbera titles that launched last year, all but Screw Apocalypse have ended?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, here's another one that's coming out: Wonder Woman and Conan, written by Gail Simone.
I heard about that. That one seems interesting. I don't know much about it, but is Wonder Woman going to be going to another dimension, or is she going to be time traveling?
I'm guessing she's going to another dimension.
But the last time Conan did
it doesn't say.
With the company is when he did those two crossovers with Red Sonja.
Speaking of Red Sonja, I literally, is it Red Sonja? It was really awesome and really weird.
Yeah.
Playing in the modern
Bane
day
Conquest issue 5 is Bane versus Catwoman.
I'm not reading Bane Conquest.
I actually own the first issue,
Is it good?
but it's good. The last issue I read, which I think was issue 2 or 3, I think it was issue 2 the last one that came out. Batman and Bane are working together to break out.
I thought they hate each other.
Yeah, they're forced to work together because Batman was brought to Bane's prison. Someone took over Bane's prison.
Okay, so basically Batman can help him take back sentence in Priska.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm
Saint Priska I think is supposed to be his base of operations.
Oh, and I'm glad you were right, Nick, because they show Future Quest Showcase is ongoing, and it shows Jeff Parker doing issue 2, and it's going to be Space Ghost team up with the Herculoids.
Yeah, I'm glad the fact that they came back because Future Quest, for a lot of people who I've talked to about the Hanna-Barbera books, Future Quest is the best one. But yet, for some reason, like last year, it wasn't selling too well for some reason. Like, apparently, it was suffering through low sales. I'm like, how in the world is this possible? It's the best book. It's better than Scooby Apocalypse. But yet, that one is still going well.
Better than Wacky Races.
Wacky Raceland, I kind of get the reason why it would end after 6 issues, because if you look at the characters in the book, I'm sure that people are familiar with the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo. And of course, character Future Quest, fine. But if you read Wacky Raceland, it's like all the rest of Hanna-Barbera characters that no one's ever heard of before.
It's better than Mad Max.
Yeah, it's a ripoff of Mad Max, and trying to think, what was the other one? It was Mad Max. It was some kind of racing movie that took place.
I know. Doom. What's it called? Like I know Jason Statham was in it.
What do you mean, like Ghost of Mars?
No, not that. Part of the end directed it. I forget the name of it. Drive something. What's it called?
The only character I recognized the whole series was remember the guy with the mustache? You ever seen the show Yogi's Treasure Hunt?
No, never heard of it.
It's one of the Yogi Bear shows. The guy who's basically the villain of the series, him and his dog are the only people I recognize. There's also one who's kind of like the main character of the series. I don't remember her name. Peppy Pinkston, I think her name is. I don't really remember her name. It's really head scratching. Look her up. It's like the writer of the series doing a bunch of obscure Hanna-Barbera characters for like no reason. But in the case of Flintstones, the writer, I think he was
I'm back.
The Flintstones TV show.
Oh, I'm just back, just letting you guys know. So it's gonna. Oh wait, there's issue 2 of Mr. Miracle by Tom King, and it says here that what do you do after the most death-defying act of escape artist's career? You go to war. Of course, Godfrey is skipped out of his trip to the great beyond and is taking Boom 2 to New Genesis instead, where he and his wife Big Bar take on the invading horde of Apocalypse. However, Mr. Miracle starts to doubt why he's fighting. When Orion takes over the mantle of High Father, it's enough to make a new god. Yeah, to make the new god Miss Granny Goodness Orphanage. From Eisner, Okay. So basically, that's what's
That place.
So basically, Orion's the new High Father.
They want the High Father.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Okay, so this is basically spinning out of Robert Vendetti's Green Lantern series.
Wait, didn't High Father die?
Apparently, something's going on where Yuga Khan and he's chasing down the new gods.
So I'm getting the young High Father to go bye-bye. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and Kyle Higgins has a new Nightwing comic called Nightwing: The New Order.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard.
Which I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically an Elseworld miniseries. Unlike Supergirl being super, I think this one is a monthly miniseries.
Which I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to this one because unlike Darkness through the Master Race, which I refuse to read, because
I like how he is writing.
Yeah, but
no, hit it.
Dark 3
I'm
Master
at
is not
Darkness.
Higgins, it's Brian Azzarello.
That's Azrael wrote it. With unlike that book, which I refuse to read, that book is just it's just stupid. This
What?
one I am looking forward to read.
What was your problem with Dark Knight 3 Master Race, Tigger?
It got delayed.
Yeah, but finally wrapped up.
I didn't really care because I don't. I pretend those sequels never happened. I just pretend don't return the one book. The rest of the game did not exist. Don't do it exist.
Is that it's better than Dark Knight Strikes Again. It's got better artwork than Dark Knight Strikes Again. Because Strike Miller has nothing to do with the artwork at all. It's different. I think it's not Claus Johnson because he's the inker of the book. I don't remember who the artist is. But it's interesting. And at the end, in the last issue, Carrie Kelly becomes a new Batwoman.
And Batman becomes young again. That was a mistake because
I have no idea why, but I think there might be I have a theory of why they did that. Because
Why?
like Carrie Kelly, by this series of like 19, maybe they're trying to, and this is probably kind of gross, maybe they're trying to hook up Bruce Wayne with Carrie Kelly.
That's fucked up. What the hell, Frank Miller?
I don't know. It's just a theory, but here's the thing. Have you ever seen Carrie Kelly actually trying to get involved with any guy? With any of the books?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'm for the order my books. Actually, I'm debating on getting Jonesy because it's like a guilty pleasure to me.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Sam Humphrey title. Remember that one issue by Jonesy, a girl's gonna make people fall in love?
Yeah, but the book is later.
Don't yeah.
It's what?
Issue is just yeah.
It's like a guilty pleasure to me.
But with that series ended, I don't think Humphreys himself is writing any other ongoing series besides the Green Lanterns.
That's it. That is the only thing he's writing.
But let's say Venditti. He's doing Hal Jordan Green Lantern Corps, and he's doing another Internal Warrior series.
I was in the EXO. EXO been amazing.
Done by Matt Knott.
Speaking of Valiant, there's actually a miniseries that I am looking forward to in Valiant. That's Fable the Future Force. Because I put out a character I've been waiting to come back ever since the end of Ivor Time Walker. And who am I talking about? Neela, the second Time Walker.
Yep. And Jodie Foster is writing too. She's writing Faith and Future Force.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
This is one of two books now. Because she's also the writer of Mother Panic.
Huh. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yep. Because if you look at the series itself, despite the fact Gerald Way is listed as creator, he didn't write any of the issues, but basically he's one of the people who helped the concept of her basically even though he doesn't write the series, but he's credited as creator.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
okay,
it's,
I can place my order in.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of Superman, and Super Sons, one thing I am happy about Super Sons is that Super Sons is so awesome and but so adorable that I'm looking for the Teen Titan team up. See John, it's our Teen Titan. That's gonna be adorable.
Yep.
I can't wait for that. After Mr. Odd stuff, here's my view on the cellmate. I tell you, in terms of the cellmate, I have two options. Option A is Connor Kent, or option B is Bart Allen. The real Bart Allen. No Bart Tour, no future crime crap, no Scott Real bullshit. The real Connor and the real Bart Allen.
Mm.
And you know what that means? Young Justice can come back. I'll put it in my TV book. What do you think, lad? Young Justice is a TV show. That's going to season 3. So why not bring back Young Justice?
Also, here's something interesting. We're Suicide Squad, the Black Files. Apparently, in this, Katana was killed by Cobra, and her soul is trapped in Soul Taker.
What? When did that happen?
No, it's one of those offshoot titles about the Suicide Squad. You know, it takes place in some form of continuity. Don't know when.
Oh, so it's a one shot. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Wildstorm issue 7. Jackie King, chief analyst of IO, tries to make sense of all the pieces scattered across the board since Angela Spica saved Jacob Marlowe's life. Angela Spica wakes up in Jacob Marlowe's safe house and starts to realize how far from her real life she's been thrown since then. But life is not slowing down as Marlowe Wild Covert Action Team have to distract the last member of their number from the IO Black Site. Meet John Colt moments before he either rescued or murdered or dissected or to reveal a secret kept from thousands of years. I gotta get back up with the Wildstorm. I'm waiting for the first, which I believe is 6 issues. It's the first trade.
I know what's going on with Wildstorm. I don't read Wildstorm. It wasn't a Jim Lee book, remember well, and yeah, I can't get into it. It's confusing.
Wait,
But
so there's other Hanna-Barbera. Oh, I was
Sorry.
saying there's other Hanna-Barbera characters in Scooby-Doo Apocalypse?
Nope, I'm not reading that.
Because they say Secret Squirrel is going to be in the backup issues.
What? Why that thing? I want to. Never mind.
Oh, and
Okay.
yeah, we pretty much got through with most of the previews because now they're just doing the Hanna-Barbera stuff. Oh, well, let's see. We got Bug the Venturer is going all the way to, I think, how many issues is Bug going to be?
I don't know.
6.
6? Okay, yeah, 5 or 6. Okay, because on the 5th issue they're bringing back OMAC, Jack Kirby's version of OMAC,
Yeah.
Buddy Blank.
Okay.
Yeah, when I read the first issue, it just seemed like Lee and Mike basically stuff feels like a love letter to Jack Kirby's cosmic stuff.
I'm happy about that. I'm having the real Jack Kirby stuff, not that little twisted version you got which is garbage.
I like the iMac drone robot army. It's a pretty neat concept.
Good concept, bad execution.
Well, it happened in Infinite Crisis, so what else is new? And it had because, oh god, and then the whole Amazon storyline. Yeah, everybody likes to forget. Yeah, everybody likes to forget. Let's just pretend that never happened.
I read it. It is bad.
It's really bad. I seen in college review of it. Even read mine.
The best thing about the series is the artwork. Look at good artwork with it.
The tie-in made no sense.
Apparently, in issue 12, the Whisper saga is going to be wrapped up, where Cave Carson has a cybernetic eye.
I read some of that series. I'm lost. I know what's going on in that series.
I read it. It's fun.
Oh, and apparently, oh yeah, her name is Terry Nunn. That's who I was trying to think for Doom Patrol, who looks like could be the antagonist for the series.
Okay.
They're talking about we may or may not know the secret to Terry Nunn. Apparently, cases eat shit again. Strange babies, possibly. Ungrateful cats, predictably. Robot Man punches stuff, of course. Negative Man goes dark, potentially. New life and anti-life because that happens as reality begins to transform for the Doom Patrol. The stage is being set for the stage. Yeah, the stage is being set for the stage to be reset, and you're not going to want to miss an ambulance, or you'll never get there to the theater on time. Apparently, Jarrett Wade's got some kind of.
This is an acid trip.
No, that's Jarrett. No, Jarrett Wade's doing what Grant Morrison made the Doom Patrol to be. Weird as hell.
Yeah. One thing I tend to wonder though.
Yeah.
The brain Monsieur Mala gonna show up.
Who's gonna show up?
The chief.
And Monsieur
Actually,
Mala.
Chief has been showing. No, Chief has been showing up. He's been in the background.
Oh.
With the way Jarrett Wade's been saying, the Chief has secretly been in the background setting things up. Like it's already because from what Cliff said, they remember everything. In fact, I'm kind of confused because Jeff John's Doom Patrol is contradicting this Doom Patrol.
Jeff John Doom Patrol is really stupid. It pissed me off because it
It's contradicting each other.
Because if you look at, let's say, Doom Patrol and Chief in Justice League, the Chief is walking in Justice League, and Doom Patrol is back in his wheelchair again.
So
This
I
is
want to
something
acknowledge his.
goes back and forth with over the years. It's like, oh, he's in a wheelchair. No, he's not. He's in a wheelchair. No, he's not. It's
wow, that sounds familiar, Professor X.
Yeah. According to Arnold Drake, he thinks that basically Stan Lee stole the idea of a group of basically, well, people like the X ripoffs of Doom Patrol. This is what Arnold Drake kind of said. This is Arnold Drake basically blames the X-Men. Well, basically, he this is what he's like. He thought that Stanley had spies at DC offices when Doom Patrol came out, and then the X-Men was something very similar to it, except that the X-Men are mutants and Patrol are people who basically got the way they are because of accidents.
Yeah, the metahumans.
Yeah.
The difference.
And the only similarity Doom Patrol has with the X-Men actually have a couple similarities. One, they're both headquartered out of mansions. Though in the case of Doom Patrol, they're headquartered out of a brownstone, which is kind of like a mansion. And two, the leader is a guy in a wheelchair.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, they have very little in common with each other. I mean, if you look at, let's say, Elastigirl Woman, you can kind of think of her as basically Doom Patrol's version of Jean Grey, because she's died once and she stayed dead for years.
And then she came back recently and post Flashpoint and it made it by.
The way is explained in Keith Gibbons' Doom Patrol book is that she was brought back. Basically, the Chief found her skull and basically kind of cloned her.
Oh, it's a clone. Damn it.
Cybernetics.
Okay, so it's not the real one. The real one's still dead.
Yeah, it's still kind of her in the way she has all of the memories of the original. It's kind of like a duplicate in a way. Basically, the way Keith Gibbons explained it, if you read his run for Doom Patrol, he kind of in a way used science to resurrect Elastigirl, the Chief did.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first story of Shade the Changing Girl is going to wrap up in issue 12.
Hopefully it answer all the questions. But can find the question I've been asking, like why that mean girl still in an egg? Why is she trying to go on Earth? Who are these people on the other planet? Like what's going on in this book? Oh my point, Eddie.
This is the original Shade Changing Man.
Is it sequel or prequel? I have no idea.
Okay, so here's all for this month of July. Here are all the new titles for reorder you can get again. Oh, they're just showing everything that basically already came out, and only in the deluxe edition. Yeah. They got the deluxe edition of JLA Year 1. Nothing really to look forward to. Really nothing.
Well, did Action Comics Deluxe Edition? That's coming July 4th. I'm looking forward to that one because I do want to buy that one.
Okay, coming out this month is Batgirl Volume 2, Son of Penguin.
Why Penguin have a son?
That was an odd.
Wait,
it's explaining the story that his mother's actually a woman who was who basically the Penguin slept with one of his waitresses.
Huh?
Okay.
That is the explanation of how he got his son. He had a one-night stand with one of his waitresses, and nothing to do with his son at all. Like he wanted to send him away. He never even married his mother. He never married his son's mother at all. He never did.
Oh, that's disgusting and fucked up.
Yeah, it really is. On October the 11th, we got Deathstroke Volume 3. October the 4th is Detective Comics Volume 3.
Yay!
Basically, this is all the volumes. Like, October the 4th, we also get new Superman Volume 2. That's something else to look forward to.
Super Sense?
Let's see. On October the 4th is Volume 2 of Red Hood and Outlaws. Who wants the Suicide Squad Rebirth Deluxe Edition?
No thanks.
Okay, October the 11th is Super
Left, like, the
Sons,
first
Volume 1.
I want that volume.
12 issues of it.
What's that again, Nick?
Doesn't the Deluxe Edition for Suicide Squad collect the first 12 issues?
Yes. It's the Deluxe Edition, book in 1, with 12 issues. We got the Deluxe Rebirth Edition of Wonder Woman Rebirth, which comes with, I think, the, what?
Volume 1, Volume 2, Bobby.
Yeah, it goes from issues 1 to 14.
Okay, no surprise there.
Yeah.
Let's say October 25th is Volume 2 of Supergirl, Escape from the Phantom Zone. Let's see, they have on November the 8th is Hush 20th to the 15th Anniversary Deluxe Edition.
How many times has been reprinted? I lost count.
And we got, let's see, they got the Bronze, December 20th is the Bronze Age Batgirl Omnibus. DC's Greatest Hit box set on November 1st. Bombshells out of, the way you told it, Nick, I'm not interested in Bombshells. We got Jack Kirby's The Demon, October 11th.
Reason why I like reading Bombshells. Because I love World War II stuff. That's the reason why I read it.
Same.
Okay. Oh, and Mark Waid's Volume 3 of Wally West's Flash comes out October 11th.
Finally! Like, I haven't waited for Mark Waid's book to come out for years. What took so long?
Volume 2 of The Flintstones come out October 4th. Kyle Lantern's Volume 1, Green Lantern Volume 1. When he originally was just the only Green Lantern, is October the 4th.
Oh, Carolina. Okay.
I want to get the House of Secrets, the Bronze Age Omnibus. That seems interesting.
What and how the secret do with wait, not Doctor Strange, with Dr. Fate?
No, House of Secrets is
I think it was the base operations for Gail Simone's Secret Six, her first one that she did, not the recent one.
Yeah, because they had, let's see, because the House of Secrets, the Bronze Age, which is the horror series, it has the writers of Lin Wei, Gary Conway, Jack Olick, and others.
Yeah, I think that was when it was like kind of like a horror host series where I believe it was hosted by Abel or King. I don't really know which one it was because the House of Mystery, House of Secrets, they're hosted by the brothers Kane and Abel.
Kane has the House of Secrets. Abel has the House of Mystery.
Yeah, House of Mystery, that was the headquarters of Justice League Dark. Secrets was the headquarters of Gail Simone's Secret Six.
And also, we have the Justice League of America, the Midsummer Nightmare, the Deluxe Edition by Mark Waid on October 25th.
I haven't read it, but I heard it's really good.
Issue miniseries that led into Grant Morrison's JLA run.
Yeah, I've read Grant Morrison's JLA run. It's awesome.
It's better than Brian Hitch's book right now. Wait.
Actually, how is JLA the Nail?
I have never read it.
Elseworld story, right?
Yeah, it's an Elseworld story that involves, let's see, the world's greatest superheroes to be. Never come. Okay. The Kent's flat tire prevents them from discovering a small rocket ship with an alien baby inside. As a result, the world's greatest hero never comes to be. Superman, as a symbol of integrity who inspires greatness. Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, the Atom, and Green Lantern must battle public and interpersonal distrust as they attempt to work together to protect the world that fears them. Okay, we got Justice League Greatest Triumphs by Jeff Johns. Oh, and we got Justice League Detroit Era Omnibus by Gary Conway, J.M. Demeters, and others.
I've read that era. It is a really good era.
Wait, what?
Yes, it comes out on October 26th. It's going to be 952 pages.
Nice.
What issue is going to be in it? What's it say?
It says it collects from Justice League America from issues 233 to 261. Justice League America Annual Number 2, Infinity Incorporation Issue 9, Justice League of America Classified 14 to 16, and 22 to 25, Justice League of America Retroactive Issue 1.
Yeah, that kind of does make sense because, well, that's kind of basically the first half of the run because Detroit Air ends with the last issue of the first volume of Justice League America.
Ah, okay. And let's see. October the 4th, also we have Peter David's Supergirl Volume 3.
Yay!
Yeah, I reviewed the first two trades of that. It's a really good series.
Wait,
Okay.
the Pete Davis, did that deal with the whole with the angel stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I read that online.
After that run ended, that version of Supergirl showed up once in the miniseries Rain in Hell.
Oh.
Okay. I need to get the Absolute Edition February 7th for the Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chang Volume 2 of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman: The Justice League of America Part 2 by Dan Botto.
Don't Brian go what we're going to do with the New 52 stuff?
That's the Brian Azzarello stuff. The Wonder Woman Justice League. That's the that was when Wonder Woman was part of Justice League America, the one from the '90s, which I think that one is going to end with issue 92, because that run started right after Dan Jurgens ended his run after 17 issues.
Oh.
And that's basically it. That's all that's coming out.
Yep.
Wait, well, Super Sons. Oh wait, you told me
Yeah,
October.
they come out October 4th.
Because as a matter of fact, it doesn't come out as often. Right now, I have with me, I have the second trade for Wonder Woman.
Nice.
I checked out from the library along with, believe it or not, the second line of Justice League by Brian Hitch.
Okay, it's either going to come out on the 4th or the 11th for Super Sons.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, we have to draw this to a close. I have some personal business to do, but this was actually pretty nice.
Yep.
Yep.
At least I think this was on for almost 3.5 hours.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, because basically we're through all the whole DC previews, which is actually nice. DC has some nice volumes coming up soon.
Indeed, only Marvel has nothing.
Actually, how are the old school Wally West trades? I heard they're really great.
Yeah, they're all really great. So what I mean, actually, speaking of previews from Marvel, I could believe we got to mention in general during the previews to Legacy. It looks like Secret Empire makes an Omega issue, which here we could with Secret Empire. Secret Empire, if that's running out with Venomverse, how is this going to tie in there? Whatever, I just want to care.
I have no idea, but I have to go. So this has been the Geek Lounge 101. You guys can do your outros, Tabby and Nick.
You can follow my YouTube tab Spawner and Instagram. You can follow my video on my Twitter. Thank you for joining the Geek Lounge 101. Stay tuned for our next hangout on
Actually, we're doing one tomorrow. It's going to be a Bleach special with me, Nick, and Edgar.
I certainly touch on Bleach because
that's kind of why I wasn't going to add you, because you don't really know what's going on with Bleach. So
yeah,
Yep.
Okay, and Nick, you do your outro.
You can find me here on my YouTube channel. Here on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Make Friends. Also, can find me on Twitter and Google+.
And with that, we'll see you tomorrow.